Okay, Andy, Dustin, you and I have a pair of rolls to make before we get to anything else. The end of
Okay.
the last round, the last session, Dustin, as well as Astamon, were thrown off of the train just before it exploded. Astamon made a motion to grab for Dustin just because Astamon may be a jerk, and Astamon is a jerk, I will promise you that. But it did promise to look out for you guys, and it's going to keep that promise by attempting to protect Dustin because humans are a lot weaker than Digimon. That's just fact. Come on now. I'm going to be making a body check for Astamon to determine how well it it's already grabbed Dustin. How well it takes its first hitting of the ground. So this is going to be starting with me.
Okay.
So that's plus CPU, which is body, 3d6 plus 3. It's not ideal given this is a pretty high tense situation right now. Astamon hits the ground and the impact hurts it a lot, and it also throws Dustin free. So
Okay.
you're going to be making a roll, but before you do, we have a decision to make. You're carrying the camera.
Yep.
Yeah. You're going to hit the ground in a moment. Depending on how that goes, things could... Oh, Tess is having call dropouts? Is that... Okay, back to browser for Tess. Unfortunate. Based on how your roll goes, things could end not that great, but you could come out of it okay. But more likely than not, it's not going to be ideal. You have a decision to make. If you ask me to, I will guarantee you the camera comes out of this fine, even if you roll all ones. However, it will not end well for you. If you want to think about it, we can start the recap of everything now, and you can tell me once we're done with that.
Okay. I just want to confirm something.
Yep.
If I do say keep the camera safe,
Mm-hmm.
and then I roll good, then
It's still going to be worse than if you said don't do that and rolled that same good. Like, if you don't say it and roll 3 sixes, sure, things will be good, no matter what. But the camera is quite at risk right now.
okay. Let's do the recap, and then I'll have my answer.
Okay. The 8 of you, 4 humans with 4 Digimon partners, make up the Digifeed Unsolved team, a group of paranormal investigators who act in the digital world and produce an indie program which has quite the following. You guys have traveled to the Dustcatch Flats to investigate the Phantom Trailmon, which is maybe the biggest mission you've had yet? Cal thought so when finding out about it. Before we get anything else, I just want to check in something with you, Tess. Cal managed to arrange to get here to the middle of the Dustcatch Flats, where it said the Phantom Trailmon can be boarded. That was doing a deal with some Digimon doing a convoy through the flats on their Monochromon. Has Cal or anyone arranged a way to get back?
I feel like Cal isn't quite that short-sighted. I think if he arranged a way here, he would have at least
Yeah, like imagine if
to,
nothing was there, we should probably have someone to pick us up.
yeah, probably from that same drop off
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
What do you think that is? If you want some time to think about it, that's fine. Just think about who's going to be there for you when all's said and done.
Right.
Continuing on, you went looking for the Phantom Trailmon, and you found it. A train that mysteriously appeared at a station in the middle of the Dustcatch Flats. What you didn't realize is that what you'd found instead was the feeding ground of a creature known as the Worm. Whatever it is, it's made deals with local Digimon and taken over a Trailmon to create this kind of weird illusory trap that it catches Digimon in and slowly converts them into food. You would have seen it as you went along. A Makuramon placated the Digimon caught in the illusion with food. The ballroom, just basically that was run by the Shogun Gekomon and Gekomon, pretty much completely just zombified them. And then they just sat there and slowly converted over. It's pretty grim. A Senglutmon that was part of the pack that had made a deal with the worm, that herd Digimon into its feeding grounds in exchange for food, turned against them, just so it didn't like the deal. It didn't like being beholden to the worm. So it snuck on while you guys made a ruckus, consumed a bunch of the worm's food, and digivolved into Astamon, who you met later on and explained everything that was going on. Along the way, things have been pretty rough for you guys, though. Cal, after injuring itself before boarding the train, your Keramon couldn't help but just, in addition to its own nature, couldn't help but try to consume food as well inside of the worm. It's been acting more and more weird throughout the train.
Real pest.
All the way to the end where, as the train was preparing to explode, it ignored everyone else leaving and just kept on eating away at what it could of the worm inside of it.
Hunger.
Casey, you have managed to have not one, but 2 failures of your major torment. You're in an extremely bad mental state right now. Piper, despite you were healed up from the leg injury you suffered earlier, but there's a difference between Digimon magic healing and actual physical healing. In addition to that, this has also been an extremely stressful environment for you. And Dustin, what are you going to do?
I mean, it's probably a terrible idea, but Dustin is going to try and save the camera because he's not, like, processing at the moment, hey, I'm flying from a train, so much as I'm falling holding the camera. So he's
also
basically
such
thinking
a
out,
professional.
he's
Sorry.
thinking about it the same way he would if, like, he had just tripped while holding the camera, like, oh shit, as opposed to, you know, the gravitas hasn't really hit him at the moment.
Alright, consider your skills and how you think you're hitting the ground, how you're going to try and handle that. You tell me what you're going to do. Is it going to be athletics? Is it going to be endurance? You're going to try, I don't know, something else?
I mean, those are basically identical.
Well, once more,
sure...
I'm going to try my best to tank this, and once more, I'm going to try my best to
well,
position
I'm
it
saying
to be
stat
not
wise.
as bad.
Like,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure any roll I could make to not hit the ground as hard as possible is a 5 base skill and a 5 attribute and a +1 skill. So
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
I'm just saying, like, for whatever reason, like athletics, endurance, dodge, if I could somehow BS that one, like all of those are the same, like added up stat.
All right. Well, what are you going to roll
honestly,
for me?
I would assume it would just be endurance because again, like he's more just kind of curled over the camera, not thinking about the fact that he is about to smack into the ground.
All right. 3d6 plus 6.
Okay. Slash. Oops, that's the wrong button. Roll. Yeah, it's not terrible. There's a 6 in there.
It's not terrible. I would have really liked it to have been above a 20, though.
Oh yeah, that was pretty out of luck there.
Okay, Dustin, as once Astamon hit the ground, you were thrown free of it, and you continued flying. That was from when the train brakes were jammed on, but pretty shortly after that, the train had the explosions on it and derailing had like thrown it off to the side of the tracks, and its explosion pushed over the carriage that everyone else was in. That carriage is ground to a halt along the tracks on its side, and we'll see how they're doing in the meantime. How are you carrying the camera? Are you like holding it against your chest? What's on your back?
Yeah, because I was holding it at first.
Yeah.
Because the plan that was not very well explained to Dustin was that he was going to record, like, Ninja Star Rockmon jumping from train to carriage with, like, and he just said it was going to look cool because he assumed it would just, like, explode or something. Ninja Star Rockmon doesn't know how trains work.
Yeah,
So,
did not realize the sudden halt would, or sudden slowdown would have the effect it did.
So he was holding it, like, on his shoulder, and then when he got, like, thrown from the train, he would have, like, pulled it to his chest and kind of, like,
yeah,
curled over it a little bit.
There's... The flats aren't just, like, raw sand. There's rocks about and some, like, fissures in the ground and that. As you're thrown, you curl around the camera, and you don't hit the ground first. You go back. Your back slams right into a large rock.
Ow.
Yeah. So we're just gonna set your wound boxes to 0 of 6 right now, and you are out cold on this rock.
Can't believe Dustin is fucking dead.
Well, hopefully someone gets to him soon.
Don't worry, he's not dead. He's just crippled.
He's just sleeping.
Okay, before we get this map, I should put Astamon somewhere on this map too. Despite rolling less, Astamon has not taken as much damage as you did because Astamon is not that squishy. It has armor. But it is out there on the ground. The rest of you guys managed to deal with the fact the train carriage you're in was flipping over. Casey and Piper each took a wound box of damage from that. Calvin managed to come out fine from it. The rest with you are Ninja Star Rockmon, DJ Cutemon, and Striketramon.
I know Ninja Star Rockmon took 2.
Yeah. So 6 of you all up. 3 humans, 3 champion Digimon are in this carriage that has just been overturned by the force of the main train exploding and ground to a halt along the tracks. What do you do?
Just to clarify, Piper's, is she now at 1 out of 5 remaining?
No, 2 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
You took 2 initially from the when the train overheated and the jet of fire went through the engine that hit you, Astamon, and I think Striketramon. And then you took 1 more
also
from
Ninja Rockstarmon's fault.
Yep. Also Ninja Star Rockmon's fault. And then you took 1 more from the train carriage derailing. Well, flipping over.
Piper's gonna... I don't know, are we, like, lying on the ground? Like, how are we doing?
I think Calvin managed to keep his feet. The rest of you have probably been, like, thrown about. Ninja Star Rockmon has been crashed into a chair.
I believe he specifically got curled up in a rug or something because he tried to...
Oh, that's right, yeah, he got curled up in a rug. I remember
And the rug just came up with him. So he stuck to a thing, just not the ground.
The rug's still, like... The carriage is on its side, but the rug's still, like, on the ground of it. So Ninja Star Rockmon's, like, in the corner, tied up by the rug, because it's not entirely ripped off the ground yet.
Piper says, I didn't like that one.
Oh, really? Because I kind of did.
Is everyone okay? I mean, more relatively.
Casey kind of inspects her wounds and is like, give me 1 second. Lifts herself up and walks over to Ninja Star Rockmon. Or is it...
Who is stuck to a wall at the moment.
Stuck to a carpet, stuck to a wall?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of leans in. Did we learn anything today?
That's right. You guys know he can talk. So
Yep. I know you can talk. You just did a whole lot of it. A whole lot of it.
Okay, he's gonna, using his dope pointy shades, cut himself out of the carpet a little bit. Okay, that was cool.
Was it?
Yeah, Striketramon is not happy either. She sort of marches over to Ninja Star Rockmon and is like, that was incredibly foolish. You could have injured all of these humans. They're not as durable as we are.
I think DJ Cutemon kind of like behind Casey's back gives a very shaky thumbs up to Ninja Star Rockmon.
Spirit of rock and roll, yo.
Cal kind of chimes in like, well, at least we all made, all of us that are here right now, we all made it out okay.
Do we know that yet that Dustin isn't with us?
I don't think so.
Were any of you, like, watching when the
No,
train brakes got pulled?
definitely.
I think
No.
everyone but Dustin just ran inside the train.
So none of you actually saw Dustin and Astamon being thrown off the train.
No. I think Casey's like, all right, Dustin, did you at least get all that on film?
Wait,
Dustin?
where's Dustin?
That's a problem.
Kind of turned to Ninja Star Rockmon.
Piper goes really, really pale, and she tugs on Strikedramon's hand, and she says, Strikedramon? And Strikedramon is going to exit the train car and go look for Dustin.
Alright, do you go out, like, the doorway or just push out through a window?
Oh, Strikedramon pushes out through a window.
Yeah,
She's
so you
a
push out a
boss-ass
window
bitch.
and pull yourself up on top of the carriage, and you have a pretty good surveying of where you are of the top half of this map that I'm about to unveil, Boop. Which is the wreckage of a train on fire.
Oh, no.
So the train on fire is obscuring pretty much all of your view. There's all this beautiful clip art of fire around. It's pretty good.
This whole plan worked perfectly. It didn't at all.
Can Strikedramon see Dustin?
No. There's like there's wreckage, fire, and smoke in the area. Like imagine the entire top half of this is a pretty bad mess.
Not ideal. Strikedramon is going to try to usher everyone out of this breaking train to try to get them somewhere safer than a broken train car in case something like explodes.
Just sticking that
Yeah,
big
I'm not-
arm down inside the train, pulling them out of it one by one.
Yeah. She's going to explain first. She's going to be like, it's dangerous to stay here. Let's find somewhere safe to reconvene, and then we'll look for Dustin.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. I can't do individual selects that way. Let me just grab your characters and start putting them in. And you guys will be starting at the top of this map. Just assume like the train is just off the top of it. The carriage. I wasn't expecting the carriage when I prepared this map. Okay, you and you two. So just assume you're there. The carriage is just off the top of it on the rail line. And
Okay.
you're able to just jump down to the ground level. Maybe help Piper down.
Yeah, Strikedramon's going to scoop up Piper with one arm and then sort of hold out a hand to help everyone else down.
Alright, I don't think I'm missing anyone right now.
Well, except for the one that is literally missing.
It's fine.
Ah, you're right over there.
No, the other one that's missing.
Oh, right.
You gotta remember, we lost multiple people last time.
You're right. True.
Alright. There's wreckage about the sky is still black in the way it always was, and like far enough in the distance you see it ends in just blackness, like there's nothing beyond it. And that's pretty much all there is right now.
Well, this has been really fun, you guys. But I'm thinking I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice right now. Right now, but 3 weeks ago. So that's where I'm at. emotionally and spiritually even. It's been fun, it's been real, but it has not been real fun.
Cal is not super cut up about this. I'm just very sorry. He's kind of looking around though. Like, is there like anything at all apart from like?
All right, that's just a perception check. Just take a look around and see what you can see.
Hold on, I'm just trying to find my stat. I think you put up like a newer version of the character creator, which I did not.
Oh, that's fine. That's
What's
just
the
for
down
looking
there?
up the which Digimon stats are their bit CPU and RAM.
Right.
Yeah, you're okay with
So
that.
what
So
my
yeah.
perception is willpower.
Yeah,
right?
so that's +8 for you. There you go, a 20.
Nice.
Shit, nice.
All right, so you take a look around. The remains of this Trailmon are still here, which is firstly a weird thing because usually when Digimon die, they're just kind of like split into data. There's hunks of metal and bones scattered about. You remember originally that the Trailmon had all these bones lining it as well? There's no like signs of the tendrils that you were trying to cut through earlier, but considering they seem to hate heat, you get the feeling they all just burned away. There's a lot of smoke and fire all scattered about, and for a moment, looking through it all, the wreckage and the smoke and the fire, you catch a sight of someone in the distance, and you get a feeling you can see someone in the distance.
Someone.
It's hazy. You know, you just got the feeling you saw a person. Or Digimon.
Like
you know,
a
something humanoid.
like a human person.
Something humanoid.
Right. Cal kind of does sort of like I think I see someone over there.
Piper goes,
Like
is it Dustin?
Casey's probably busy complaining over here about how she's rightfully
Oh.
quitting.
You guys have heard this from her before. Most definitely.
Usually not
that's
after
why
training.
that's why Cal. That's probably half of why Cal doesn't pay much mind. So he's kind of like, yeah, at the same time muttering, "I think I see someone."
Piper's like, is it Dustin?
I'm not sure. Let's. He's gonna walk in that direction if it's safe. Probably
Yeah, well, there's-
also even if it's not.
You probably want to like hold a hand over your mouth when you're getting too close to some of the still smoking wreckage, but you can step around
Right.
the wreckage and
scarf.
fire and
He-
make your way
okay.
through it.
Yeah, he has a scarf. He's probably gonna cover his like mouth and nose with.
Yeah, half of this team
Scarf.
have scarves.
Yeah, they're almost
Not
like
Piper.
goggles.
Well, DJ Cutemon's got that bandana cape thing.
Yeah.
Is that a jacket?
Oh, it's a cape.
Okay, it's very good.
Capes
Okay.
are solid.
So if you're just moving through the wreckage, just go ahead and position yourself where you'd like to move to.
Strengthermon is still carrying Piper.
Well, I guess it depends where the humanoid figure was. I'm not gonna presume that it's either Dustin or like.
Yeah, so which of the figures was Cal seeing, since that's the one we know to move towards?
Okay, well, I'll give you this. As you're like moving into the wreckage and being cautious about it, you suddenly hear like a loud burst of shots of gunfire. And that repeats every so often. But it's not in the same direction you saw originally, so you can specifically look to that or try and head where you were going first. It's hard to tell what's going on, especially amongst the wreckage, just because there's so much like still fire and smoke in the air. You're being careful getting through it, In one direction, you get the feeling you saw someone. In another, you can hear bursts of gunfire.
Well, didn't our I think Casey takes a minute to stop complaining and finally. Well, didn't our buddy have a gun type thing? A thing like gun?
Yeah. Yeah, Cal's probably assuming that the gunshots are coming from.
But also, guns are bad, generally.
Okay, so you're moving towards it?
Towards the gunshots or towards the person that Cal saw?
Well, I think that's Cal's choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cal's the one that saw the person. As far as we know, the gun's coming from the same direction.
Yeah, it's a good question.
So what does Cal trust more? Mysterious person or gunfire?
I think it's okay. So, Cal is, he's kind of assuming that the humanoid figure is Dustin. I guess I guess that there's probably not going to be any other humans all the way out here.
Surprise twist, it's Andromon. I don't know where he came from, he's just here.
Oh, that guy.
But yeah, Cal really would like his cameraman, alive and
And recording things?
yeah.
The only one here who does any work.
So Cal's going to keep heading in the direction of that figure.
Alright, who's following Cal?
Striketramon and Piper are definitely following Cal.
Alright.
Did Casey hear the gunshots?
Yeah, everyone heard the gunshots.
And they were coming from a different direction?
Yeah.
Oh. Casey is like really looking diligently in that direction, but doesn't think it's a good idea to go by herself, so just moves forward with everyone else.
Alright. Andy, what's Ninja Star Rockmon doing?
Well, Ninja Star Rockmon was just like still looking like down into the through like the window to make sure that Dustin wasn't somewhere in the cabin because he just assumed that he was in there.
Yep.
And so he's following along, but he's like trailing behind, still looking around a little bit.
Alright.
Not like I want to roll a thing looking around, just, surface level looking around.
Okay, so the group of you make your way through the wreckage, following after one another, and when you do come out on the other side, you do see Dustin in the distance. He is slumped against a rock and not moving. Back to the rock. Camera, against his chest.
Striketramon rushes over to him immediately.
I say Ninja Star Rockmon honestly doesn't know how people work super well, so he just thinks he's fine, kinda. He's not very smart. I'm sorry. It's just how it happened.
I love him, but Jesus.
Striketramon is gonna see that this squishy human has, I suppose, burst open, if we are going to go with the squishy analogy, and there's the blood is on the outside. That's not where that's supposed to go. And Striketramon is sort of going to look over to DJ Cutemon and say, Dustin needs healing urgently.
Right. DJ Cutemon ambles up, and they are going to use their heal. I forget what it's called. It's just like heal pulse. Yeah, heal pulse.
Dustin presently has no dodge, so I'm just going to tell you this will hit.
All right.
So your heal pulse, that inflicts regenerate.
It's equal to user's bit value during the duration.
So just roll your accuracy for it. So 66.
Oh, fuck. Every time I get back onto roll d20, I forget how. Oh, well, there's this one success in there.
All right. Regenerate is wound box is equal to your bit value, so that's 2. So Dustin's at 2 of 6 right now. Still pretty much out cold, but maybe like the glow of the healing pulse makes his skin look a little less pale and clammy.
There we go. That's a start.
But he definitely seems like alive, right?
Yeah, just non-responsive.
Is he like in a condition where he's safe to like carry him? Or
You can lift him, but I probably can't lift him and Piper at the same time.
yeah, Striketramon's gonna check with Piper that she's okay to be walking. She's gonna nod, and Striketramon's gonna put her down and pick Dustin up.
How's Piper dealing right now?
She's pretty shaken up. She's like clinging to Striketramon's side like some kind of toddler. She's very upset.
Hey, Dustin.
I'm Dustin.
You've got this major torment. Scared of dying alone
Yeah,
as
I
a
do.
nobody.
Yep, that's pretty relevant right now.
You're out cold, but you know what? Let's roll that anyway. Let's just see what happens.
Now, how does the torment get rolled again?
I keep forgetting to remind you, these guys. Don't forget, you guys all have a point of inspiration. You can spend that to re-roll 1 dice.
Huh. Are we able to give that, like in other systems, are we able to give that to somebody else to
No, that's
to
your
reroll?
own private hoard.
Okay.
But each of you has a re-roll, and you can re-roll 1 dice in a roll.
So what's the roll for a major torment?
3d6 plus your willpower minus
That's
the number of
pretty good.
unmarked boxes.
Okay, so 3d6 minus 4. That's
Yep.
going to be hard to win with.
That's the thing about major torments.
Well, also just having not a great willpower to begin with. Yeah, that's not a good roll.
Oh,
Well,
gosh.
Oh, okay.
Dustin remains unconscious.
Dustin very much remains unconscious. As you guys are freaking out about Dustin, DJ Cubeon's over here as well. You continue to hear like gunfire coming from the east, I guess. Facing Dustin, coming from your left.
Okay, Ninja Star Rockmon, because he still doesn't much to do, he's gonna like make his way over and then see Striketrammon holding Dustin. And he's like, "Look, he's fine."
he's really not.
He's just like kind of looking. He's like, "He's in one piece."
Ninja
Strike
Star
Tr-
Rockmon.
He's very much alive.
Cal? Do you
Well,
not?
He is.
Oh my god.
Striketrammon is just going to be like, he won't be for much longer if we keep waffling around here.
What's Casey up to?
Having another one of her classic Casey mental breakdowns. I think she's just a little overcome with the situation and a little frustrated with Ninja Star Rockmon not realizing what he's done or what they've kind of caused inadvertently, and is
I mean,
you
I
said
will say, in Ninja Star Rockmon's defense, none of you guys know he threw the break.
This
that's
is
true, actually. You're right. Sorry.
You do know
Yeah.
that he did overheat the engine, though. That definitely was the thing you guys saw.
And you do know he's being flippant about Dustin's condition right now. But like the whole break thing is something only Ninja Star
You're right,
Rockmon
you're
and
right,
Dustin
sorry.
know.
That's true.
Even Dustin didn't know it was going to happen. He just knew that he
What did Ninja
explained
Star
in
Rockmon
his-
say? Did Ninja Star Rockmon say it was going to pull the brakes?
No, it just said he was going to come running out
Oh
and
my
look really
God.
cool.
Either way, I think, despite, like, even though she does not know that, I think,
Oh, it's still absolutely, at least partially, his fault.
well,
He's
no,
gonna
it's
blow up the
still,
engine.
I'm gonna say it's still completely in character for Casey to be really mad at everybody involved in this scenario. And she's actually gonna kind of storm away a little bit, kind of down towards the east, just
Okay.
like checking shit out. She does not want to deal with anyone right now, aside from maybe DJ Cute Mom, but they're attending to Dustin. So they kind of go out. Did you say east or
East.
west?
Yeah, over this
East.
way.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of goes back towards the train a little bit, but yeah, is moving out this way.
As you head in that direction, you see like one of the numerous bones that have been covering the Trailmon, like stuck up out of the ground. And just as you're like getting a little close to it, there's another burst of gunfire, and the thing gets riddled with bullets and then just disappears.
Ah! Can I see where the gunfire came from?
Yeah, as you turn, you see that Astamon, like, holding an arm across its chest, is still, like, holding up the gun with its other arm, and it just keeps looking around and gunning down all the bone fragments around it.
Does the area around them otherwise seem kind of clear? Like there's no pressing...
There's wreckage scattered about, but the majority of, the fire and smoke is with the majority of the train.
Okay. Casey's gonna, like, somewhat noisily, like heavy footfalls, approach.
For a moment, it whips around towards you, but before it's swinging its gun around, but it spots you before the gun points at you, and it stops like the swing of its arm, and so it's not pointing it at you.
Hey.
I will admit, that was rougher than I expected. But
yeah, that's kind of the hallmark, isn't it?
It's just the cleanup now. Just the cleanup.
Cleanup?
It shoots another pile of bones. The bones are what it used to bind the Trailmon. If I destroy those, it's all gone. It's all gone.
Are you absolutely positive about that?
It doesn't
or is that
answer
just conjecture?
as it shoots some more.
That's just conjecture?
It doesn't respond to that. It doesn't meet your eyes. It looks away.
Listen, buddy. I've been trucking with some real dingoes right now. And I need to know, are you absolutely sure this is going to work? And not just unleash whatever's been hanging out here this whole time? Because that seems kind of par the course for the kind of work that we deal with.
Would anyone like to make a perception check? Just looking around. Is anyone looking around at this point in time?
I think
Cal
Piper would
probably
be.
is.
All right, I'll roll another for me. Another 20. Same numbers too.
3%.
Yeah, say same roll, just
For an order.
All right, the area you're in, the feeding ground, as it's being called, it was a long track that was framed by blackness. So it's like a long, very long stretch of land surrounded by blackness. Looking into the distance of the land, you can see in the distance, the side walls of this, there's some red light moving along it. Flashing on and off as it just moves along the area towards you. And as it gets closer, you get a good look that they are eyes opening and closing in rapidly. The movement of the eyes opening and closing is traveling along the blackness. And it is rapidly approaching where you are.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but there are some eyes following us.
Wow.
Everyone is suitably alarmed.
Yeah. Structuremon says we should all stay together.
DJ Cutemon nods and then says, "Oh, where's looking around? Where's Casey?"
Casey's a little ways away, but you can see her in the distance, and you can see Astamon standing nearby. And Astamon is now pointing its gun up in the air in the direction this way, the direction the eyes are coming from. Casey, up close, you can see that it's kind of it looks nervous. You get the feeling, despite the fact it made this whole grand plan, it doesn't actually know what's happening because of it.
So it's like us. It made half a plan.
It may be a big Digimon, but it was still a rather young Sangletmon that just got in its idea, I want out of this.
Too bad 2 half plans don't make a whole plan.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you guys can see it's approaching. You've got a bunch of wreckage around you. You gonna do anything?
Structuremon is gonna prepare. Just be ready for anything.
With Dustin in hand?
I mean, there's not really anywhere to put him, so yeah, I guess she'll hang on to him for now.
You guys gonna, like, do any positioning or anything?
Yeah, how much is there somewhere with cover? Because that's where Structuremon's gonna go.
Yeah, there's, like... You can assume this entire train thing, rather than being a whole train, is just a massive, like... There's the look of a train, but there's a lot of metal that's just been ripped off of it. Metal and bone that's just all scattered
Chunks
around.
of train.
So you could, like, push
Train
one up and hide behind it pretty easily.
Okay, Structuremon is going to find like a pretty big solid piece of metal and is going to say, everybody take cover. We need to wait and see what's coming after us because I don't think we'll be able to outrun it. And she's going to put Dustin down behind this sheet of metal.
Alright.
Which is, I guess...
Go and position yourself wherever. I can make some marks on the map for you all.
Alright.
Where's the metal shard? You get to decide. Guess Dustin's over there too.
So you got, like...
Oh god. Cut in half.
Oh no, bye Dustin. Life imitates art.
Oh no. So you've just got a big lot of metal up and you guys are crouched behind it. Ninja Star Rockmon is like following the crowd. Astamon has just moved out a bit and it's like drawing attention away from you rather with its gun out. As it was pretty shortly after you guys got in position like this, the eyes finally catch up with the runaway train. They just close and open in the moving pattern along the blackness until they are surrounding this area, and they are surrounding above and on the 2 sides around. The air shakes. You've heard the worm, which you assume it is, groan a few times. This time it's like yelling. It's a weird sound. It's not like a person yelling, but there's just this long noise of unpleasantness going on. And then, Cal, you've rolled 2 good perception rolls. You're perceptive in this time. You would notice it first and see that the bones that are still scattered around here are starting to shake.
That's probably fine.
Hey, is someone gonna pick up the camera so that even though Dustin's out cold, someone's gonna be recording?
Huh. That's a good question.
Does anyone know how to use a camera?
I think that Casey probably would take it at some point if no one else is volunteered.
Now, Taurus,
Mm-hmm.
how tightly is unconscious Dustin holding onto this camera?
Well, that's something for you to tell me.
It's like a vice grip.
I mean, since he pretty much views the camera as one of his few ways to not be like nobody, and he
It's
failed
like his
that role
comfort
earlier,
item.
he's probably clinging to it unconscious pretty tight.
You gonna fight to get the camera off him, or just leave it?
Yeah, I think so.
Please don't actually roll fight, because that just makes me picture you punching an unconscious man.
Can I, since I haven't gotten to roll my highest stat, can I roll manipulate? Like, whisper, like, words of encouragement to Dreamscape, Dustin.
Okay, that sounds fun. Alright, give me a go. Give me a manipulate. You're trying to reach into Dustin's unconscious mind and get him to give up his most prized possession.
Man,
Are
I
you like
love
trying to
Psychonauts.
reach out to Dustin astral projecting?
So that's going to be charisma plus manipulate.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
It's okay. It's okay, Dustin. It's okay. I'm going to take care of the camera. You don't have to worry about anything. Well, you have to worry about some things, like waking up. We would like you to wake up. But about the camera stuff, don't worry about it. I got this.
You won't let Piper touch it.
I won't let Piper touch. I swear to you.
Okay, Dustin.
My hand on a stack of my own personal mixtapes.
Let's do it this way. Let's do a body check for how close to consciousness you are to be able to pick up on this.
Okay, is that just body then?
Yeah, just body. So 3d6 plus
So-
5.
3 1s. Not much better.
It's not great. Like, Dustin shifts a bit, so it's like, oh, he's responding. That's a really good sign. But he doesn't, like, make the camera more available. You helped rouse him a little, but you didn't get the camera out.
Well, I don't... See, the thing is, you guys, I don't actually care that badly about having this camera.
Alright.
I really don't care about this show anymore.
While you guys were doing your best to either get the camera, or Cal was like, huh, look at those bones, that's fine. The bones started, like, moving along the ground, just leaving trails in the dust, in the sand, as they begin pulling together into one big bunch right before Astamon. Astamon starts shooting, but their bone pile isn't, like, reducing in size, and there's a side, like, bigger than Astamon now, bigger than any of you. There's just this big bone pile right in front of Astamon as the eyes are overhead and the sound is shaking the area.
Well, that's not great. Oh, by the way, you guys, Astamon said something about needing to destroy the bones. I don't know if that's relevant. Probably, right? That's probably something I should have mentioned. Yes, no, maybe.
Perhaps.
Overhead,
I was wrapped up in not caring about any of this.
overhead, a circle of eyes closes, and then a different circle opens. Instead of the red eyes, it's this pale green shape. It kind of reminds you of the fleshy color of the tendrils that you were trying to cut through earlier. And that's because in a rush of movement, like astonishingly fast, down from the sky directly overhead, a giant tendril just plummets and smashes right into the bone pile. It's bigger and thicker than any of the ones you were dealing with before. It's more like a tree that's just suddenly fallen out of the sky into the bones, and the bones are just now, like, around it, ringing it. Astamon is gunning as hard as it can and is not having an effect. Another one of those giant tendrils lands up here. Then another over here. The main one is here. Then a fourth here. And a fifth here. You see 5 tendrils just towering out of the sky and slamming into the ground below. Then the
Piper's
one
not a fan.
in the center, the one with the bones around it, drops to the ground, like disconnected from the sky. And it starts splitting and writhing in individual strands, like just little, smaller things that are wrapping around the bones and putting them into shape and pulling them into a form that you've heard of before, you've seen of before. You're paranormal investigators. You know a lot about the more out there Digimon. Like, you know this one by name, and you know, in theory, it should look like a hollow skeleton, but this is not hollow, it is filled. And here it is.
Oh.
Ah.
And it is standing, towering over you all, filled to the brim with these writhing masses right above you.
Piper's gonna look at Astamon and say, "Is that the worm? I don't think that's the worm."
Astamon is slightly takes a step back.
That's a good sign.
The other 4 tendrils pull up from the ground. Like, they slam down to the ground, but they pull up. And each ends in something, and it's a little different. 2 of them, their ends just suddenly bulge out and open up into more eyes, but this time it's eyeballs.
Oh, lovely.
The other 2, with an
Those Numemon eyes.
extremely loud, like, slicing sound, I guess. Something bursts out of the tendrils in a shower of blood, and those are blades.
Mm.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
I hope there's one that is just a gun.
Well, this is what you're starting with. A Skullgreymon that is just filled to the brim with writhing little tendrils is towering over you, and 4 giant tendrils are hanging down from the area overhead. Just 2 of them are looking at you, 2 of the blades just hanging.
Well, I gotta be honest with you guys. This kind of blows.
It's time to roll initiative.
God.
So I don't have my Digimon here. How am I rolling initiative?
Okay, that is actually a thing. Without a Digimon, you
Oh,
roll initiative
shit.
via...
Am I hearing music?
Yep.
You are hearing music.
Oh,
We have boss music.
Let's see.
How do you roll initiative
If
again?
a human
Is it-
has no Digimon partner, their agility plus fight score is their initiative. So roll
Agility
3d6 plus your Digimon's agility.
Okay.
Agility. 3d6 plus agility? Okay.
Sorry, what did you say that was for me?
Your agility plus fight.
Agility plus 5. Okay, so that's a 7.
Yeah, because you have 7 agility and 0 fight.
Okay, so that's 318 so far. Does this have like a rule for tied initiatives like D&D does?
In the event of a tie, the Digimon with the higher agility score should go first.
Okay,
So, like D&D.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'll sort you guys in a second. Actually,
luckily,
try and figure it out while I roll for Astamon, who has an agility of 6, so 3d6 plus 6. Okay, now
luckily all of the
Skullgreymon
18s
has
have
an agility
different
of
speeds.
4.
You pronounced his name wrong. I believe it's Skullgreymon?
As for the tendrils,
Oh, those all.
they each have
Okay.
3. So I'm gonna just do 2 rolls of this, one for the eyes and one for the blades.
I can never stand the blades. I don't get why they want me to kill the dragon. He didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, what's the agility order for Dustin, Casey, and Piper?
I think Dustin's in the middle, and then, well, New Star Rockmon. Dustin's kind of unconscious.
DJ Cutemon is agility 7. Striketramon is agility 5. Ninja Star Rockmon is agility 6. Yeah, okay.
Oh, hey, children outside. Awesome.
Alright. The opening turn goes to Astamon, who is immediately opening fire on the Skullgreymon. That attack is Concentrated Assault, which is a weapon armor-piercing range attack. So to start with, I need to roll my accuracy, and that's boosted by Ranged Striker, my weapon, and my Chrome weapon. So that is 14d6.
Dang.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, if I counted that right. Let me make sure I don't re-roll those. I have huge power. And
Is that ones or
overkill.
twos?
I got both of them.
Oh,
So
well,
1, 2,
shit.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I roll 8d6. For 3 more successes. That's 1, 2, 3,
8 successes?
4, 5, 8 successes. Okay, now Skullgreymon's dodge. Which is 4.
1d6.
No dodges.
Well, that's a pretty good start.
Yep. I don't think Skullgreymon has any evades. Nope. So now that is my full amount of success plus my damage. Oh, but my damage gets boosted for my weapon, my chrome weapon, and armor piercing. So that's 11 damage normally, 19 damage plus my agility, plus my accuracy. Skullgreymon reduces that by an armor of 9 to 10.
That's a lot of armor.
That's a lot of armor.
Yeah, I just counted armor piercing for extra damage, and then I can run that against the numbers. So that's 10. I don't think I resist anything else of that. Yep, okay, so that's 10 damage, and I have Combat Monster, which means I gain a cumulative bonus to the damage of my next successful attack equal to the number of wound boxes I've lost since the last. So plus 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just mark 10 boxes off. That was Astamon's opening salvo.
Right.
Yeah, we get 2 actions. As a follow-up, Astamon will then use... What's this effect? Nice. It's then using Suppressive Fire, which is it's using it as a single target, even though it's normally Blast. It's a weapon thing, so that's 14d6. And then I re-roll my 1s and 2s. I got 3 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Dodge of 4.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 4 successes. Plus my damage. This one is an armor piercing. So it's... did I calculate in my 6 armor resist? I don't think I did. Hang on, I don't think I calculated in my armor resist. I have 7 damage naturally. I get plus 3 from my weapon. And I get plus 1 from chrome weapon to 11. Oh, and then it does armor piercing. So reduce that by 6 armor. So I did 19 damage, and that was reduced by an armor of not 9, but 3. Okay, so that actual first salvo completely gunned down the Skullgreymon.
Ooh. Wait, for
Astamon-
real?
Yeah, Astamon just immediately opened fire, and the Skullgreymon,
Well, there we go.
like, all the tendrils inside of it were shredded out, and it just collapses in a pile of bones.
Striketramon sort of looks over to Astamon and nods in some kind of respect.
Okay. With that out of the way with, Astamon doesn't really have a good bead on the others. What's my range? Okay, Astamon's going to turn to the eye in the bottom right corner, and it's going to use Hell Eyes, which is an immobilize effect. So that's 76 for my regular accuracy. 1 success. The the worm tendril has a dodge of 5. Cancel that, so it still gets afflicted with immobilize for 1 turn, unless I boost that. I don't think I do, though. Yeah, I don't. So I've inflicted immobilize, which reduces a target's movement by my bit times 2. So 8. No, it doesn't, because Hell Eyes is a melee attack. I need to pay more attention. Okay.
We'll be right back, you guys.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm in the middle of getting everything wrong, so... Instead, let's do suppressive fire. Let's just take that previous suppressive fire roll. So... 1, 2, 3... Wait. 14d6 I rolled earlier. Yeah, 1, 2, 3... 4, 5 successes. Worm Tendril has a dodge of 5. So I rolled a 1 on that. So 4 successes. God, I need to split up these tabs more. I keep having to switch between them all.
Mm.
So that's 4 successes plus my base 11 damage, so 15. One Tendril has an armor of 5. Oh, it has avoidance. Hang on, I gotta re-roll my 1s and 2s. Okay, yep. So that does 9 damage total. Yeah, and that has inflicted stun, which is going to remove one of my simple actions on my next turn. Alright. That is finally the end of Asamon's turn. Piper and Strike-Dramon.
I wasn't paying too much notice. Was that who said they were going to be gone for a second?
Yeah. For some reason, in the turn order, I just see the
Yeah, we're
NPCs.
not in there.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You should be seeable.
I figured we weren't in there because we all rolled 18. And it would have sorted it weird.
Oh, I think I know what it is. It's using icons from last time. Okay, I can fix that up. You see Piper now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I get why that happened. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's my secret.
So you see Astamon's as well?
Yeah.
Alright, since Maddie's out, let's go to Dustin's turn. So that's Ninja Star Rockmon.
Okay. So, the Skull Greymon's in pieces on the ground, but not dissolved or anything,
Yeah,
right?
it's just a bunch of bones. It's the bone pile again.
Okay. Well, I think Ninja Star Rockmon's going to be about as useful as he's been repeatedly. He's going to look at like from like the bones to like the eye stalks and stuff and back and forth, and like pull out his guitar. Then he's going to glance over and remember that Dustin's like unconscious right now and therefore not recording. And he's going to go over there and try and wake him up.
All right.
Which I think is both of his actions. That's a movement and whatever role it would be to try and wake up Dustin.
What are you going to do to try and wake up Dustin?
Let's see.
Wake up, Dust.
Everybody's wiggling.
Oh, the tendrils are.
Let's see. Okay, he's actually gonna like just kind of like lean over to, because Dustin's on the ground now, right? Spectrumon put him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna just like kind of lean in and like do like a little face slap or two, like that, like little like kind of thing, just like, Dustin, wake up! You need to record this. It'll be really cool.
All right.
And that's it. I don't know what I roll for that. I don't know what I roll to not help.
I think you're just setting off one of Dustin's attempts at recovery. How about a willpower roll for Dustin? 3d6 plus 3.
That's a good roll. It's not.
Oh, Dustin's more awake after Casey's attempt.
So you said 3d6 plus 3?
Yep.
Okay.
You're on your way. Piper, Maddie.
All right. So, what is the status on Skull Greymon? Did Astamon take care of
Astamon
it?
just gunned it down immediately. It was really genuinely impressive. Like, the bullets shredded all of the tendrils that were puppeting it out of it, and it collapsed again into a pile of bones. It then turned around and shot a bunch of times at the tendril down here, which did get hit by a lot of them, but it's still, like, wiggling. It wiggles.
1-800, are you wiggling?
Worst quality, it's wiggles.
All right.
Although, like I did ask, Skull Greymon is not, like, digitizing. It is still there as bones. So that seems a thing.
Less than ideal. Cool. So, the worm eye over here took the most damage so far. All right. It's also the furthest one from the group, so I don't know how much Structuremon's going to prioritize that. Here's what we're gonna do. Structuremon is gonna ask DJ Cutemon what target it's intending to go after, and then Structuremon will do the same one.
Oh, what? Wait, you mean like which of those? And DJ Cutemon points it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna boost you guys like I always do, but and then kind of goes like eeny, meeny, miny, scythe.
All right.
There's two.
Which one?
It's pointing at the one past Metal Greymon?
Skull Greymon.
So
yeah.
Skull Greymon? Sorry.
Skull Greymon?
Skull
Alright.
Greymon?
Okay.
Metal
No,
Skull
that is
Greymon.
that is what DJ Cutemon says.
Structuremon does not correct them. Alright, so Structuremon is going to reassuringly pat Piper on the head before darting off towards the scythe over here. This one over here.
Alright. Structuremon has a move of 8.
8, yeah. So that's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that close enough for melee or no?
I know it's diagonal, but I don't think you can make it that way with like the bones and wreckage around here. I think you can make it like here pretty easily.
So I was gonna do 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think the diagonal movement should take a little less, just because you can go so much further
Okay,
than an
yeah.
8-line straight line. Like here
Right, yeah.
is good.
Okay. Here's an alternative idea. Can Strikemon climb up on whatever's left of Skull Greymon to get height and then leap at it?
Leap at what?
Leap at the scythe to do a melee attack instead of doing a ranged attack?
I don't think you can climb it, get to it, and then attack it in one turn. If you had an attack that was like charge, you could do it.
Okay.
Could you also, like, is there a way for me to supersede your action and cast, not cast, or use, my haste attack on you? Because then you get an extra
Technically,
simple
it
action.
should be going in like the order of people. I just checked
Okay.
in with Dustin because Maddie was unavailable for a moment.
Okay.
And also
Sure.
because I
Okay.
figured there wasn't much Ninja Star Rockmon would do that would affect the turn order.
Yeah. No, I just mean there's, you know, like in D&D, there's like delaying your action, but I wasn't sure if this.
Yeah, we don't
system
have
had
any
something like that.
rules for that on hand yet.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so here's my next question.
Mm-hmm.
Could Strikemon get up on the highest point on the bones of Skull Greymon, fire a ranged attack, and then jump the next turn?
Yep, absolutely.
Alright,
So if you want to get up on the bone
Strikemon's-
pile and Desolation Strike, sure thing.
Yep, that's what she's gonna do. And Piper is going to direct her first.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's roll. Oh god, your charisma.
Yeah. Piper's got good charisma.
I think we all have good charisma, mostly.
It's like 3. So what is
Yeah.
it?
Gives order.
6 or 3?
Oh no, that's You just give your charisma bonus to the dodge or accuracy of your Digimon.
Oh, okay. So that's like, is it an extra 6d6
Yeah.
or plus 6?
An extra 6 to your next accuracy or dodge. Extra 66.
Nice.
So you're
Okay,
rolling
so
an attack on the scythe.
yep.
All right. So
And
Strikemon's
then-
accuracy plus 6.
All right, so that is 12d6 total.
All right.
All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, but I have 2 ones, and I do have huge power.
Okay. So
So-
re-roll those 2 ones.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Wow.
Nice.
So is that
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
6 successes?
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
Okay. Well, I've negated half of those, so
Okay.
3 successes plus your damage.
Yep. On 3. Sorry, what again?
3 successes plus your damage.
Damage is 7.
So that's 10. And that's reduced by armor. So you've done 5 damage.
Nice. And Strikemon's Desolation Strike also has knockback.
Forcibly pushed away from the user a number of meters equal to the user's CPU. Just 2.
Yep.
So you see the tendril just kind of swing back.
Bye, bench.
Alright, Piper has one more action.
Can she direct Strikemon on an accuracy check for the next time she's attacked?
You gave a direction to Strikemon when Strikemon was going for the climb before, but now that Strikemon's like high up and you're still behind others and the metal, you're not going to be able to direct from that position.
Okay. Can she try to wake Dustin up?
Sure.
All right, cool. What is that gonna be?
What are you going to do?
Huh. We don't have a first aid kit, do we?
I mean, who has supplies on them?
I think it was previously established that
Oh yeah,
DJ
actu-
Cumon. Or Cumon is our...
yeah, because when Piper hurt her leg before, you asked the same question.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright, Piper's gonna ask DJ Cupon to toss the first aid kit over.
No, DJ Cumon is the first aid kit.
Oh, DJ Cupon is the first aid kit. Okay, never mind then.
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, she's just gonna gently shake his shoulder.
Alright, that's just gonna be another... Let's see. How are you doing, Dustin? Bad, of course.
Oh, actually, I don't know if Piper has like a flask of water on her, but if she does, she's gonna just pour that shit right on Dustin's face.
Okay. What can I roll that's interesting for that? Let's just do another body roll, Dustin. So 3d6 plus 5.
I do believe, and he said he was stepping away for a second. I don't know if
Okay.
he's back yet.
We'll deal with that in a moment then. Casey.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh. I know DJ Cupon said they were gonna go over and help with the scythe. I don't know if that... Yeah, okay, shit. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I think DJ Cupon turns to the rest of, or doesn't move, but is turning to the group that is kind of centered over there, and is going to going to use Amp It Up on them. That's a cone with a...
So you should be able to get all 5 of these guys, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Right. And that's going to inflict haste, which gives an extra simple action.
Yes.
So first roll your accuracy for that. And what's the penalty for a doing a multi-attack?
Good question. I should know that. But I did not. I'm pulling it up right now.
Area attacks. Attacks hitting multiple enemies at once take a -3 accuracy penalty. So I'm just going to cut the
So is
last
that-
3 off of that.
Okay, so that's one success.
Yeah. Because you've got selective targeting, everyone's going to roll half of their dodge, just to see if they get affected by this or not.
Does that include Strike even though she's kind of far away?
No, it's a cone, so
No,
it's
it's
only going to
just-
get you 5.
Casey, I think, is probably not... Or is Casey in there? She's kind of out of the cone's range, but I think everyone gets hit by it.
Okay, yep.
Does Dustin have to roll...
No, Dustin doesn't roll dodge.
Okay. So it's just Piper,
So
Cal,
half
and...
of your dodge.
From the derived stats or the skills?
Oh, no, just dodge. Just dodge. So that's... Oh, wait. How does it work for humans?
Yeah.
Oh, humans have a dodge as well. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the derived stats. Because it's your combat
Okay.
stats. In this situation, you don't want to get 2 successes, so you're good.
Oh, damn it. Oh, okay.
This is for Piper.
Yep.
Alright. There's going to be a symbol for, got haste.
I can just sort of imagine DJ Cupon like tapping their foot.
Alright, Tess,
With
could
the
you roll
music.
Cal's dodge?
So right, what specifically am I?
You're
So-
going to be rolling your derived stat dodge, which is 10.
Yeah.
No.
Oh wait, half of
Yeah.
that, so 5d6.
Half.
Half, yeah.
I mean, 5 is still a
5 is still a lot.
significant number.
But only one success, so you have haste.
It's fine.
Hey Andy, you're back.
Yep.
First things first, roll a, what did I say, 3d6 plus 5.
Okay. What is this for?
Piper attempted to wake Dustin up by dumping a water bottle on his face. There you
Hey.
go.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm consuming the haste for this because it's like accelerated your heartbeat in that, but Dustin's eyes have opened again now.
Is it like
Welcome
that?
back
Is
to
it like that
consciousness.
vine? Is it like that vine where they pour the water on that girl's face and she's just like, "Hello."
Hello?
Alright, Ninja Star Rockmon needs to roll half of their dodge for getting haste.
I don't
So
think his
that's,
dodge is actually that great
3d6.
for being a ninja. Whoa. What did I just do? Oh. Sorry about that.
Just
hit
a
wrong
regular
button.
3d6. Okay, yep. That is, that's no successes. So I think you get 2... No, wait.
I think,
No,
I think that's how
you
that
just
kind
get
of works.
1.
As I have no idea how haste in particular works.
Yeah.
So
Is Casey rolling, Bridget?
No, I think Casey's out of range on that.
So
it is a cone, so
you
it
three
starts
each have
smaller.
1 extra simple action on your turn. Is DJ
But,
Cupid doing anything else? And is Casey
yeah,
doing
after
anything
that,
else?
well, after that, DJ Cutemon is scampering over to assist Strikemon.
Okay.
Strikemon. What's their move?
8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Casey's doing anything just yet.
Is Casey just trying to center herself?
Yeah. Doing some deep breathing. She's gonna do something in a little bit, but she's kind of working herself up to it.
Well, then why don't you do a willpower roll as your, like, turn, just to...
Oh, great.
3d6 plus 4.
Yeah.
There you
Oh.
go.
Finally.
Alright. Make a note to take a +1 on your next roll.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay, is DJ... Oh, DJ Cupemon moved. Okay, so that's your turn.
Yeah.
Alright. The Worm Eyes. So,
I'm sure nothing can go bad here.
first up... Let me see, what's their movement? 8. Well, this one can't move because it got hit by, No, it didn't get hit by Hell Ice. That's right. Just got shot and, Oh god, what did my gunning do? Suppressive fire stuns, which saps a simple action. Yeah, okay. So, the eye up here swings overhead. It, like, swings up, like it's hanging down from high overhead right now, but it pulls up to be high in the sky overhead and just right, like, horizontal over a wide area. And then it breaks apart into tiny little tendrils again, which start raining down. And they fall specifically into the bone pile and on Strikeron. And as they
crap.
infest the bone pile, it begins moving again.
Oh, shit.
You're going to be making a Strikeron, a ram roll for 3d6 plus 2. As Skullgreymon rises back up to his feet.
Fucko.
You topple off of it, and like all the twisting bones and that shake you roughly to the ground. I'm marking an extra wound box on Striketramon.
How's Stretchmon doing wound buck wise?
2 of 7.
Okay. Oh my
So that means
goodness. That's
2 health
not
left.
great.
Yeah. Okay, that's just the entire move of that one. As for the other one, it's going to self-afflict it with Worm's Will, which inflicts regenerate on itself.
Crap.
So first, that is... Let's see. The eye has... I've got huge power and avoidance, so I reroll all 1s and 2s. So first, that's 5d6 for my accuracy.
Hey.
That's a success. Dodge. Okay, so it inflicts itself with 1 round of regenerate, which is its bit value. So that regenerates for 3 at the start of its next turn. Okay, Calvin, I need you to make a roll for me, buddy.
Sure.
You are going to be rolling 3d6 plus 1.
Oh.
Well, that's not a great roll.
That's kind of the worst roll.
Fair enough.
It kind of is.
Alright, I'm just going to keep that in mind.
Calvin just explodes.
You hear a shifting in the metal wreckage behind you. Something slams to the ground. And then immediately overhead, something jumps over all of you, fast slams into the Skullgreymon, pushing it to the side as its legs wrap around its upper body, its mouth biting into the worms that are keeping it puppeted. There is a Digimon here. Tess, would you please open up the Digimon file I just sent you and tell us the name of the Digimon it opens as?
Oh.
Oh.
What is this Digimon's name?
God.
Hold on just a moment.
Suspense is killing me.
Oh boy. The Digimon is haunted. There's like 3 of them here.
The last
Hold
one.
on, which? Yes, Haunted Infermon is the Digimon that has just jumped out, and this is
Oh my
probably
God.
fine.
All
Taurus,
right.
can we get a zoom on that? However that works.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Haunted Infamon has initiated a grapple on Skullgreymon. That is a clash, specifically. Now, where are all the details on clashing? Because that's an entire thing. Let's see. Causing each to perform a body check. One party initiates a clash against the other. Each performs a body check with a target equal to the opponent's agility. So, Haunted Infamon will perform a body check of 3d6 plus 7. Which is 18. Which surpasses Skullgreymon's agility of 4. Oh wait. The Skullgreymon is a size category larger, so it gains a bonus of +2. Player who beat their TN by the highest margin controls the clash. So you got 18 against 4, but it gained a +2, so you beat it by 12. Skullgreymon is going to roll body, which is 10d6. Wait, 3d6 plus 10. Rolls a 20, against your agility of 6. So it controls the clash. So despite the fact Haunted Infamon just jumped out, bit in, just immediately tore into it, Skullgreymon immediately reached up, wrapped a hand around it, and slammed it into the ground. Calvin, you have an action.
Righto.
You actually have 2, because you've... one consumed just the, You rolled... That was a torment check, by the way.
I see.
That was a torment
Thanks for
check for
that.
questionable friends.
And I failed miserably.
You failed as hard as you
that.
possibly could have.
That's your second 3-1 in this campaign.
Yeah, it's also like the 4th time I've failed this check.
Yeah, it sure is. You still have 2 simple actions, though, because of haste.
Okay, okay, first off, does Cal recognize this as being their Digimon, well, it was being his Digimon partner?
Does Cal, like, feel any sort of bond to Caramon, like, ability to recognize Caramon as a partner, previous to this? Is there, like, some special bond between Cal and his partner?
I mean, I feel like there kind of is, like, even just going by, like, the end of the last session we did, where they
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
true. Yeah, you don't feel that.
had a bit of a moment there.
You don't feel that.
So, like, there's just nothing.
You don't have... Besides the fact it came out of the train, which you know Chrysalismon was in, like, Chrysalismon has never digivolved. You don't know what this Digimon is, and...
Right.
But it's the same, like, color scheme as Caramon after it
Ye-
ate the orb and Chrysalismon. So the colors are the same.
Right.
And it came from the same location. Like, you could be like, did Chrysalismon digivolve? But you don't feel anything from it.
Gotcha. He's gonna try and call out to them, like, hey, Caramon, buddy, you in there?
That's going to be rolling a Persuade.
Hey,
Which is 3d6 plus Charisma plus Persuade. Your Persuade is 0, so 3d6 plus 4. Well, I mean, right now it's being pinned down by the Skullgreymon, who won the clash it started, but it's not responding to you at all.
not at all.
No. You still have one more simple action.
Yeah, I'm just... What can I do in this situation? Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to think of like a useful thing I could do, and I'm just coming up with nothing.
I think in the meantime, Piper's gonna go, is that Caramon?
Who's that?
Cal's like,
Digimon?
I'm not sure. He's like, he's kind of dumbstruck. Like, this doesn't happen very often at all. Yeah, he doesn't know what the hell to do about this.
Do you just want to pass your turn here? If
Yeah,
you pass your turn,
I
I'll
will
leave you
for a
haste
minute.
for later.
Gotcha.
Okay, it's Skullgreymon's turn. Skullgreymon is still in a clash with Haunted Infamon, but it's about to end that because as it roars, it reaches up with its hand wrapped around Haunted Infamon and throws it at Astamon. That is... The controller may throw the target a number of meters equal to their body stat. The controller's slash deals damage to the target Digimon equal to its damage stat, reduced by armor as normal. So I've got a damage of 7. Haunted Infamon has an armor of 7. Wow, resists that. However, this is also an attack on Astamon. A basic ranged attack. So that's accuracy plus my CPU as a bonus. So that's 11d6 on Astamon. Woof! Okay.
That's some 6s and 5s, alright.
I have huge power. Do I have... I have overkill, so I reroll my 1s and 2s. That's fine.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Astamon dodges for 5. Do I get to reroll dodges? Oh, wait, I get a bonus to dodge because I have uncatchable targets. That's my only dodge bonus, so I get 3 extra dodge. Alright, that's 5, so only 1 success, so 1 plus damage for Skullgreymon is 8. Astamon reduces that by armor, which is 3, and takes 3 damage. So, Astamon suddenly took Haunted Infamon right on top of it. It's being pinned by it. And I believe a throw is a complex action, so that ends Skullgreymon's turn. Next is the Wormblades.
I'm sure this will be fine.
They each have movements of 8, so... This one swings in overhead over you guys. This one, its blade actually like trails through the metal, and you see the metal just parting like scissors through paper. It just hangs overhead now, and a sheer chunk of the train falls because the blade just trailed right through it. Each of them performed a move action. Each of them is going to perform an attack. The blade...
I don't like that they're about to attack, considering where they both are right now.
The blade, right in front of Strikemon and Cutemon, is going to be using Deathly Sweep, which is a cone attack, armor piercing. So
is it gonna hit his friend?
It's a melee cone, so I think it's actually holding back and just sweeping down below.
Okay.
So that's agility, accuracy, which is 5, plus my weapon bonus, which is 2, and I can re-roll 1s and 2s. So 7d6, and I'm re-rolling 1s and 2s. But it's multi-target, so I get a 3 penalty. So that's 46. 3 successes. Wait. 3 successes. You guys should roll dodge.
Well,
There you go.
not
DJ Q1
bad.
is safe. Strikemon. You there, Maddie?
Huh.
Alright, I'll roll for Maddie while they're away. Strikemon has a dodge of 5 and does not re-roll those. Okay, so that's 2 successes plus damage, so 7. But it's also armor piercing. That is... How much armor piercing do I have? 1. So Strike-Dramon has 2 armor, 1 armor, 6 damage. Strike-Dramon is out.
Oh! Well, that's not great.
That's unfortunate.
The blade
Yeah.
sweeps around. DJ Cutemon avoids it. However, Strike-Dramon is cut right through and, like, distorts, and Monodramon drops out of the Digivolution, just on the ground, out cold. Oh, sorry you're coming back to that, Maddie. As for the other Wormblade, which is hovering over you guys, it's going to be doing... Oh, it's not going to be doing the same attack. I'll do it so the Wormblades, while they have each their own actions, they do attack. So this is just going to be doing Deathly Impale. And... the thing is, there's so many of you gathered together. Which do I want to target specifically? I will sweep, because it's reduced accuracy. It's only 46. You'll be fine.
Famous last words.
Yeah, but usually it's not the other guy's saying.
That's fine. I reroll. Yeah, no accuracy. It sweeps the blade, but you're all small, and it sweeps over your heads. It is scary as hell. It's Astamon's turn. Astamon, buddy, you have 1 wound box right now. Admittedly, I was trying to knock you out because you were so damn powerful. Astamon... Let me see if Astamon can actually get Infamon off of it, because it is very beaten up right now. I'm going to roll body. If I roll good, it gets action. If I roll bad, it doesn't get an action this turn. Body is CPU, which is 3. Okay, cool. Yeah, Astamon manages to push Infamon off of it. Stands up, and it once more just starts gunning the Skullgreymon right in front of it. So it's going to be the same roll it did last time. 14d6. And I get to re-roll 1s and 2s. Yep.
That's a lot of ones.
That is 4 1s and 2 2s, so 66. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes against 4 dodge. 5 successes. Plus my damage is 12. No, wait, my damage is 11, so 16. And I reduce 6 armor for my target. Skullgreymon has 9 armor normally, 3 armor reduced, 13 damage. Skullgreymon gets shot up really bad, but it doesn't go down this time. It's Astamon's turn, and Piper. Has anyone heard back from Maddie yet?
No.
Okay, well, let's delay Piper's turn. Dustin, you're awake!
Hey!
You were
and
surrounded by
what?
fire and smoke. There are Digimon in combat all
And-
around you.
And big tendrils with
A
knives.
giant
in
blade just swung right over your head.
Okay, so Dustin is like half awake. He's just like, what the fuck? And then, because he's always helpful, Ninja Star Rockmon just like gives him a thumbs up. It's like, okay, start recording now. And Dustin's gonna like fumble with his
Okay,
camera for.
because you failed your major torment roll earlier, the camera doesn't disconnect you from the scene. You don't feel safe behind the camera
Oh, yeah.
anymore.
He's just like he's trying to mess with it, but he's just like, what?
Also,
he's
like,
still.
you're still on the ground. It hurts to stand up if you do.
Okay. Yeah, he feels just like a mess of.
You have a movement speed of 0
Burst.
right now.
I mean, his movement speed's not that great to begin with, so that doesn't change
Yeah,
much.
no more movement for Dustin right now.
So Dustin is though going to like try and turn on the camera to
Mhm.
see if it actually does.
I promised
Does
you
it?
the camera would be fine. It's fine.
Okay. He obviously can't get any good angles or anything though, but he just like And also, he also, at least, maybe once everything's not, on fire and blades and stuff, he'll think more about how the train happened. But right now, he's more just, I was standing there, and now I'm here. Like, just kind of.
Did you kind of blank out like the thrown off the train bit, the fear of it, and
like,
being
okay,
so roughed up? Like,
was there.
what happened? I don't remember.
I was there, and now I hurt, and I'm here. Okay. So he is going to, like, face the camera in this. Admittedly, with the sheet metal thing propped up, he can only kind of aim in,
Yeah.
this direction.
You get a good
What he
shot of
does-
like the blade hovering overhead.
And because he's a fucking annoying little camera hog, Ninja Star Rockmon does take note of where the camera can reach right now.
Okay, I
So
think
he's
that's
going
it
for
for
the-
Dustin's simple actions.
Yeah,
What do
Dustin's
Ninja Star
out of
Rock
stuff.
wants? It's got 3 simple actions because of haste.
So it's like over us, right?
Yeah.
Kinda. So if he's standing on the train, can he reach it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ninja Star Rockmon is going to just teleport up onto the train.
All right. Move
If
up
he can
on
do that.
like one of the bigger pieces of the wreckage, the main train.
And after glancing over and making sure the camera's in his general direction, which it kind of is. I mean, Dustin's still kind of out of it. He's gonna just do one of his cool attack thingies.
All right. What attack are you
Does he
doing?
have? The Devil's Whale one, because it's cool.
Okay. So that's a damage move, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Roll your accuracy.
So it has to do at least 2 damage, and if it does, then its status goes off, but otherwise it's
Yeah.
just
You've
damage.
got 2 levels in weapons, so you're 8d6.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Do
not
you
gonna
reroll any
activate
of
the thing,
those?
probably. Nope, I don't take rerolls.
All
That
right.
sounds like trying to make
Time
my
for my
characters
roll.
consistent.
I have a dodge of 5d6. And I can
That's
reroll
like
2s. Oh, well, that's already it. That's already it. The attack. You play the attack as the blade's like, just, it kind of like swinging a bit like a pendulum, and it just swings out of range as the attack goes by.
Okay, I still have one more action with Ninja Star Rockmon though, right?
You teleported up there and then attacked. Oh, wait. Yeah, haste. One more.
Yeah, there was haste on there. Okay, he's gonna. If his face had expressions, he'd look very frustrated right now. Because that was supposed to be cool. And it wasn't. So he's just gonna try and do the blowback one,
All right.
which is another.
Same deal.
I believe it's the exact same
Yep.
amount, too.
It's a weapon thing. That's better. I can re-roll 1s and 2s. I can't do that. Okay, so 1 dodge against your 3 successes. So that's 2 successes plus your damage.
Which is normally only 2, but because it's a weapon, it goes up to 4, right?
Yes, that's 6. Reduced by my armor, which is 5, so 1.
And I think that means that the knockback doesn't affect it, right?
Yeah, because you only did 1 damage.
But he
Right.
still did damage, so he at least feels slightly better about it.
You did. Alright. Bridget, Casey, and
Yeah.
DJ Cutemon. DJ Cutemon has just seen the blade sweep by, dodged it. Striketron was not so lucky.
Yeah, they're not too happy to see their friend.
Casey just
DJ
saw
evolve.
another of those giant blades sweep right over their head.
Yeah. Hmm. I think DJ Cutemon doesn't have any haste. Only has 2 actions. What DJ Cutemon wants to do is to get over to Astamon to heal them, but cannot leave Monodramon here by themselves. Is Monodramon, or that's not what their name is.
Yeah, Monodramon.
Oh, it is? Okay, Monodramon. They're knocked out, right?
Yeah, they are out cold.
So it... So,
Like, when she de-digivolved, it wasn't like... There isn't still damage on her body, it's just like the amount of energy spent on staying alive after that has got her, like, out cold.
Right.
Also, you're sandwiched between two terrible things.
Yeah. Here's the issue, also, is that DJ Cutemon has one attack that does damage, and it is so laughable, I shouldn't have even given it to them.
It's the
Because,
best kind.
it is... So what DJ Cutemon's going to do is it's going to stand over Monodramon and use its ultrasonic beats to distract... Let's see. I don't think that one had... That one's just range with... There's no burst or regenerate. Which one is currently more put together, the Scythe or Skull Greymon? Is that
The
Skull
Scythe
Greymon
is
still...
much better off. Skull Greymon looks pretty bad off. Like, it's... You know how it's got all those, like, worms inside of it, just all holding it together, but they're
Right.
leaking a lot of blood. Well, blood? Yeah, blood, actually. They're leaking some green ichor.
Okay, so here's what is going to happen, or what I'm going to attempt to do. Casey looks over and sees DJ Cutemon kind of torn between these two things, and looks back at everyone else, looks at this strange Digimon that showed up. It's like, oh, fuck this, and is going to book it for DJ Cutemon.
Alright.
I have a
Casey
movement
has a movement of 8.
Yep. Can they get through the space that our haunted buddy is taking up?
You can get around this way.
2,
Or
3,
this way. You gotta go around.
5, 6, 7. Okay. So Casey just books it, and it's like also helping out with protecting Monodramon, but is going to bolster DJ Cutemon's
Alright.
using of, or instructor, I forget how to phrase that, but
Yeah.
is helping out with DJ
Accuracy?
Cutemon's, yeah, it's ultrasonic beats.
So I said you could have a +1 from focusing earlier. Do you want to put it here or later? Just put the +1 wherever you want it, when you want it.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it,
Okay,
if that's alright.
that's fine. Just tell me when you want to use it.
Yep, will do. So it's using it on the... Shit. It's gonna use it on the Scythe for now.
Okay. So you've boosted your charisma to DJ Cutemon's accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 13d6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Three successes on my part. So that's 2 successes plus your damage.
It's not a damaging attack.
Oh,
So it's distracted now.
okay.
It's going to take a...
Distract is a penalty to its dodge and accuracy equal to the user's bit value for the duration of this effect.
Yep.
So you got +2 over me, so for the next 2 rounds, I've got this penalty to my dodge and accuracy.
Yes.
So make sure to remind me about that when I'm doing things, so I don't forget.
Yep.
Okay. Are you both like... So you both, like, came over here. Well, Casey came over here and used a bolster. DJ Cutemon has used ultrasonic beats. DJ Cutemon has 1 action left.
Okay, it's going to use its... No, wait, maybe... Was it that one that had... No, it's... Does DJ Cutemon have an attack that does damage? No, is the answer. It's gonna, if it doesn't matter, it's gonna use Heal Pulse on Monodramon and Casey, because Casey has taken damage.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Taurus.
Yep.
Just as a heads up, I was looking earlier. It's not that the attack has a debuff, it's that their dodge gets a buff for area attacks that hit multiple things. I don't know if that's a more recent change or what, but because I was looking that up for something else and noticed it.
Attacks hitting multiple enemies at once take a -3 accuracy pool penalty.
Oh, weird, because in the actual, like, section for the area modifiers, so one of those was changed at some point without changing
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
that
one.
is changed now. Attacks hitting multiple enemies at once make the enemies gain a bonus to their dodge. I don't know if that applies when you're doing, like, buffs for your teammates.
Yeah, I don't know, I was just, like, it could be one of those things where they're different on different pages, so...
Yeah,
We
it
should
looks
probably
like that's
keep doing-
been changed recently.
We should probably just keep doing the one that we started.
We'll stick with
like,
-3, but I'll try and update this for the next one. So, 3d6.
Sorry about that, just think I noticed.
Bridget?
Yep. It's so it's just gonna be 3d6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
1 success.
Alright, Monodromon's out, so no dodge. So I'm just gonna mark that there's a regen on Monodromon. Casey, half of your dodge.
Okay, well that's is that rounded up or down?
I believe it's rounded up.
Well, 1 success. No, 2 successes. So it doesn't heal.
Yeah. The target's more on Monodromon, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Maddie has not returned from wherever they've disappeared to, so I'll take over for Piper and Monodromon here. Monodromon, we're just going to do a roll to see if they are okay. They're not, but
It's the thought that counts.
it's the thought that counts. It's a pretty solid roll. I think it has, because it hasn't taken damage, it will consume the regen on that, but Monodromon is back on her feet. Piper is concerned by everything going on here. It's kind of like sandwiched in between the metal, the Skullgreymon over there, the blade swinging overhead, and this weird Digimon that looks like Astamon. And looks like, kind of reminds her of Keramon, Crystalsmon.
There's a lot of bad things surrounding everyone right now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, like, back up a little here, and I'm going to give a perception roll. So 3d6 plus 7. Okay, I'm going to use this to give you guys a state of the field so that you can know what's going on here. Of the blades, this one of them, which one was attacked? One of them was attacked by someone who did a good attack to it. Who was that? I think the Strikedramon attacked this one?
Yes, I only did
Yeah.
1 damage to the other one, so probably not that one.
Yeah. Okay, so this blade, while it's still here and menacing, it's got that, like, ichor running down it that's also coming out of the Skullgreymon, all of the worms holding it together. The one overhead looks fresh. The eye that's keeping its distance... When the hell is the turn of the eyes? I think
I think he deleted. It was before
Oh, when I
Cowl.
deleted the one eye, it got rid of the rest.
Yeah, it was before Cowl.
That's fine,
it
so we'll
should
get
be
to
up
that in a
next
moment. The eye over here is looking... It was looking pretty bad, but it's started, like, its wounds are closing up because it did the regenerate to itself. And that gives it healing of its bit value, which is 3, so it recovers 3. So it's looking a little bit better, but it's still, like, kind of hanging back and keeping its distance. So you can tell in order, this one is the worst off, this one second worst, this one is best off. Skullgreymon isn't looking great, and one of the eyes, like, destroyed itself to put the Skullgreymon back up, so you get the feeling as long as these tendrils are about, each time Skullgreymon goes down, it'll get back up a moment later. That's my read on the. That's my update on the environment for you from Piper's Eyes. If you want to ask like any specific questions that might be useful things, I'll give you something from Piper's look around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's the Worm Eye's turn. What's it gonna do? Of course, it is going to Death Stare on Astamon, who is the closest to it. Because of
Sounds
course it has an
positive.
attack called Death Stare. So that's 5d6, and it rerolls 1s and 2s because those abilities are ridiculous. Yikes! For accuracy, Astamon has a dodge of 8 because of uncatchable target. Yikes! Do I have rerolls for my dodges?
I
No,
don't
of
think
course
so.
I don't. So that's 1 success against 4. So 3 successes plus damage of 8. Reduced by Astamon's armor, which is 5. Yeah, I got nothing for this. The eye swings around. It glows red. Astamon glows red, and then Astamon falls over.
Still as Astamon, or did they
Still as
Digimon?
Astamon. Still as Astamon. It's just on the ground now. And the eye just swings over to where the rest of you are gathered. Okay. Before we do anything else, Haunted Infamon is going for another clash because it wants to eat. And Cal cannot direct it. If you pass that torment check, or even not rolled 3 1s, but
Well, I'm trying. There's
I know.
not much I can do.
Okay. Let me make sure I've got clashing right, because clashing is complex, but I want to do it because it's cool. Both participants make a skill check, and then get body with the target of the opponent's agility. Okay. Haunted Infamon is 3d6 plus 7. There's a bonus for Skullgreymon of 2 because of the size difference. Why did this thing revert back to the page I want? Size bonus. Okay, so it takes a penalty of 2. So that's a 14 against 4, so that won it by 10. Skullgreymon is doing a body check of 3d6 plus 10 because it is huge. Plus it gets that bonus of 2. That's right. Yeah, okay. And that beats Haunted Infamon's agility of 6 pretty thoroughly. So despite the fact Haunted Infamon just jumped in confident as ever, it immediately just got grabbed again. It's not being very smart. That's its actions. Tess, Cal can do 3 simple actions.
Okay. Yeah, what I'm going to do with those 3 simple actions is a whole other thing entirely, but yeah.
Maybe you could probably try and regain control of your
So
boy,
you bust
right?
out that gun you've been carrying the whole time.
Yeah,
Oh,
now's
yeah,
a really good
like-
time for that gun.
Gun that I've been hiding this whole time. Yeah.
Next time, I'm rolling fucking gun.
Cal is, well, first off, he doesn't like this big sharp blade that's like right next to him.
Yeah.
So what he's probably gonna do is he's gonna move somewhere. There's nasty things all around though, so I don't know exactly where he's moving to. I'll probably have him move up next to Astamon though.
Alright. There you go. Moved him down. Leaving Dustin alone.
Alright.
Yep.
Sorry, Dustin.
Just a little crippled over here, just on the ground.
Then next thing he's gonna do is he's gonna call out to Infamon again. Like, hey buddy, I know you're in there. Please listen to me. And like, what he's gonna do while he's doing this is he probably has like a bag of some sort that he's carrying some stuff in. He pulls out like a candy bar, and he's sort of like,
Aww.
he tosses it in Infamon's direction.
All right.
Like, you hungry? You hungry, buddy?
Go ahead and roll another persuade, which you don't have any points in, so just charisma.
Charisma plus candy
Yeah,
bar.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
That's definitely not going to work. You throw the candy bar to it. The Haunted Infamon is losing its clash with Skullgreymon once again, and the candy bar just bounces off of its head.
Bummer.
Alright, you got one more simple action.
Yep. So what's the status with Astamon over here?
Astamon is just on the ground. Like, it's not moving, it's just lying face down.
Cal's gonna try and wake him up. Or try and wake him up, I guess, since Infamon is just not listening. So this is probably as much.
You
as
sure
he
you
can
don't
do
want to
right
just pick
now.
up his gun?
I mean, he could do that. Cal does not know how to use a gun.
Yeah, okay. Roll
But-
survival as just a medical check, I guess. So that's intelligence plus survival. 3d6 plus 8. You managed to get something of a response out of Astamon, but it doesn't sound great.
Hmm.
Alright, it is once more Skullgreymon's turn. Skullgreymon, annoyed by this Infamon's attempt, is going to perform an attack. The controller may use a melee attack on the opponent. The target cannot roll to dodge.
Oh. Grappling's
So
cool.
that is... Life Drain. That is a weapon lifesteal melee attack. So I have... How many ranks in weapon? Oh, I keep forgetting. I've got the data specialization... WrestleMania.
What?
The Digimon may
So that's
clash
it.
without making an action once per round. It may initiate multiple clash. Okay. Digimon... Okay, so that's just that it allows it to initiate clashes, but it hasn't been doing that because... what's his face has been... Haunted Infamon has kept jumping it.
So technically, it has been helping this whole time.
Yeah? Well...
'Cause it hasn't let him pick
What's
people
my
up and
weapon
throw
rank?
them.
I have 3 ranks in weapon, so I'm about to roll 10d6.
Hmm.
Alright. Do I have huge power? Yes, I do. Do I have overkill? Of course I do. Reroll 1s and 2s.
Fucking ultimates.
So that is 5 successes. Okay, Haunted Infamon doesn't get to dodge. So 5 successes plus damage, which is 12. Reduced by Haunted Infamon's armor. So that's 5. So I deal 5 wound block boxes to Haunted Infamon. And then lifesteal. Oh wait, no, I have weapon as well. So that gives me 3 extra damage? Yeah, okay. So do 3 more. And then heals the number of user wound boxes equal to the user's CPU value. So that's 4 wound boxes. Cool. Okay. So yeah, that's what you saw. Skullgreymon had grabbed Haunted from off it again. You just hit it directly, and you saw some of like There's a bit of like a blue-green aura still around Haunted Infamon. Some of that drained into Skullgreymon. It's
Right,
the
right,
Blade's
cool.
turn again.
Great. Cool. Wonderful.
Well, I was really concerned when Astamon gunned down Skullgreymon in the first round. It's so good that you guys managed to do so much damage to it before this fight.
You're welcome.
Okay. This time, the Blade, which was attacked by Ninja Star Rockmon, is going to attack it directly with Deathly Impale. So that is, because it's a weapon attack, 66? No, 76, because I have 2 ranks in weapon. Four successes. Ninja Star Rockmon, please roll your dodge.
What's my dodge again? How many successes was that? Sure.
4.
Okay, yeah, now screw it. I'm probably not going to roll good enough. He just teleports like 5 feet to the right.
That's a once per combat, yeah?
It is a once per combat, but it is a thing he can do. And he thinks it looks cooler, so he's just like, whoop.
Okay. And that means you forfeit a simple action on your next turn.
Yep, only got 1 next turn.
Okay, so a blade swung through right where you are and you just kind of disappeared to its side. And so the blade then swung around again into a deathly sweep, which is its other attack.
Yes, it is.
You should have teleported out of melee distance.
Probably, but that wouldn't have looked as cool.
Okay,
Ninja Star Rockmon's an idiot.
that's another 76.
Now watch like 7 successes. Or 1,
2.
2. Okay.
Okay, roll your dodge.
That's much more dodgeable. I won't, but it is much more.
2 successes, but that just cancels out, so I only do my damage, which is 7, because I've got a weapon, and it also has a rank in armor piercing.
Well, I only have 1 armor, so...
So you just took 7 damage.
Oh yeah, he's down. He only has 7 health at max.
Alright. The attack... What does the attack do? Cone armor piercing weapon. Yeah, okay. So Ninja Star Rockmon hit by the... So it dodges, like, haha! Then the blade just swings around and smacks it. As
Yep.
Ninja Star Rockmon goes flying off to the side, it de-digivolves back into Ninja Rockmon.
And it was all on camera.
Ninja
He wouldn't
Rockmon
have
hits
had
the
it any other
ground
way.
out cold as well. The blade down here, which is going to take a moment to focus on its damage and attempt to regenerate itself. It's a terrible roll, but I can re-roll that. 2 successes. Alright, so yeah, it inflicts 1 regen on it, which will kick in next turn. What was the mark on it? Alright, weaken.
No, distract.
Distract. Hang on, distract might affect this. Takes a penalty to its dodge and accuracy equal to the user's
Oh
build value.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
So that's
I forgot that-
2.
I forgot they had to make accuracy rolls on themselves as well, so I forgot to bring it up.
Okay, I think it still affected itself with that, but
Yeah.
it's about to do a deathly sweep as well, so it's probably for the best that it's about to be penalized. Because that's a 7 accuracy reduced by 3, and then by your bit to 2. So it's doing a sweep at you guys again for 2d6. And again. 1 success.
Okay,
Each of
so-
you needs to roll dodge.
Okay.
I hear
This
some
is-
background noise on Maddie's mic, but not Maddie himself.
Yeah, I hope she's okay. Or I hope they're okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone have their number? Well, this is Casey, who beefs it real hard. Thanks, Casey. And then... Oh, they both have a dodge of 9. Cute. And that's a 1 success.
Yeah,
for
3 successes.
Cutemon.
So DJ Cutemon
Oh,
dodges
yeah,
again.
5.
Alright, and Monodramon is there. With a dodge of 5. Monodramon also dodges. Casey, however... 1 success. Plus damage. It's a weapon attack. That's 8.
8 damage,
Casey
you
has
say?
an armor... Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Oh, boy.
With my last breath, I curse Zoidberg! No, Casey curses someone else.
If the tamer would be
probably.
brought below the value of their max wound boxes below 0... Okay, hang on a second. If the tamer is brought to 0 wound boxes or less, they're rendered unconscious for the rest of combat and must make a death saving throw. This is a simple roll of 3d6 where a roll of 3 is a failure. The target number goes up by 1 for every 2 points the tamer is below 0. Okay, so you took 8. So that brought you down to -6.
Yeah.
So roll a 3d6 and please beat 6.
I'm adding my +1 to this.
Yeah,
if possible.
fair enough. 3d6 plus 1.
Okay.
Hey,
Wow!
full of vitality.
Well,
Still dying.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Casey just got cut really bad. Monotron and DJ Cutemon, who are like combat known because they're Digimon, dodge it. Casey doesn't have the same response time and gets cut really bad, like right across the chest, I guess. And it's a bad cut, and Casey is down on the ground. Jesus. Astamon is still going. Astamon sees this and turns their attention on the Wormblade because Skullgreymon is like fighting it out with Haunted Infamon right now. Astamon is once again doing its concentrated assault, which is weapon armor piercing on the Wormblade. That's 14d6. I have overkill, so I reroll 1s and 2s. That's 6 of those. That is 7 successes against a dodge of 5. Reroll. 5 successes plus my damage, which is 16 and reduces arm by 6. Yeah, okay. So Astamon sees this, just starts unloading, and the thing just completely disintegrates. It all the way up to the hole it emerges from in the sky above. It just completely disappears. And that destroyed that worm, but I know it had a initiative of 13. So let me just put you back where you belong. Astamon then turns around and starts firing on this eye. It just sweeps the gun around. This attack is breakdown barrage, weapon line. Yeah. So that's just a regular attack. 14d6. You know, a regular attack that does 14d6. 2 2s. 2, 4, 5, 6 successes. Four successes plus damage is 11. Worm has an armor of 5. Yeah, okay, so it's the same deal. It swoops around and just guns this thing down, and it also just gets completely torn to shreds. That's Astamon's turn. Maddie, have you returned to us yet? I see background noise on your mic, like other people around, but maybe you've been dragged away. It's a shame. What's Piper's charisma? 6. Piper's gonna run up to the other side of Skullgreymon and cheer Monodramon. So that's, I'm gonna roll that as Persuade, which is 3d6 plus 10. Yeah, with the 20, Monodramon is able to digivolve back to Strike-Dramon. And Strike-Dramon is going to attack the Skullgreymon. With Strike Claw, which is armor piercing. Now, what happens when I'm attacking into clashes? Because that's important. There's a rule about neither Digimon can make dodge rolls or move away from each other. Opponents who target the clash from outside deal damage, take a penalty to their damage equal to the clashing Digimon's CPU values combined. Right. Okay, so let's roll for Strike-Dramon. Which is accuracy d6. Do I get to boost that at all? No, but I have huge power, so that's fun. Reroll once. Didn't get any. Didn't get anything.
Oh.
Strike-Dramon takes a hit, but because these two are like just standing around, moving around, thrashing at each other, they move out of position. Alright. Dustin and Ninja Rockmon.
Okay. The Ninja Rockmon's unconscious-ish, right? That's how that works?
Yeah.
And Dustin can't move.
Oh, wait, Piper had... Wait, did we use Piper's haste?
I don't know.
I'll sit on it for a bit longer. Go ahead.
And Dustin can't move. And literally... Like, because that's still like a propped up piece of metal behind him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, at best, he can see unconscious gun guy and Cal and a giant fucking blade. Remember that thing about being afraid of, like, dying and shit? I think that kicks in again.
Okay. Roll your Major Torment.
And that's still not good, so...
3d6 minus 4, I believe.
Yep. Oops, god damn it. I hate when that happens. So, roll... 6... minus 4.
I think you drop
No
the
idea
camera.
what-
Like, I don't think you break it, I think you just let it down. Like, you don't have it in you to keep recording.
Okay, guys. I helped. I didn't help.
Ninja Rockmon, without anyone, like, helping it or anything, it's just going to skip this turn.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, I think that's it for Dustin. Alright, DJ Cutemon has just seen Casey get slashed and go down.
DJ Cutemon's fucking pissed. Too bad they don't have any attacks. But I think they let out a big, immediately when they see Casey go down, they let out a big heal pulse.
Yeah.
Since Strike-Dramon is in between them, it hits both of them. So that's gonna be an accuracy.
Yeah, 3d6 again. Luckily, Casey can't roll dodge.
Well, it's 66, right?
Uh,
Oh no, right, you're right,
yeah,
you're right, you're right.
because it's
Yeah,
the
it's multiple
multi-target
things.
penalty.
Yeah.
If you wanted to
Also-
like just step around and focus specifically on Casey, that's okay. It just depends if DJ Cutemon's of the mind to do that.
I don't think so. I think it
Yeah.
immediately lets it.
Well, you
So
still
that is
got one
success.
success, so that is going to apply a healing to Casey on her next turn.
Oh.
So Casey's still on the ground and not well, but there's some like healing magic around her. Structuremon rolls half dodge, which is 3d6. Well, Structuremon hasn't taken any damage, so it's fine. Okay, Digimon has another action.
Let's see. Hmm. Can like as a Digimon they do like a medicine check or not medicine
Yep.
but
That's just going to be a bit check because that's your brain stat.
Is that a 3d6 or
3d6 plus 2.
Okay. They step around Structuremon. Oh, buddy.
Digimon gets a bit closer, sees the big cut on Casey, and immediately like starts freaking out.
Yeah, Digimon's crying.
Okay.
Big like Ghibli tears.
Digimon uses this action to cry.
It's
Crying
Calvin's
is almost a
turn.
free
Haunted
action.
Infamon is in a clash right now, so it's attempting to take control of the clash. Because that's how clashing works. It's wild. 3d6 plus 7. Minus 2 because it's a size category smaller. Against 3d6 plus 12. Let's see. Infamon's agility is 6, so that's 19 on Skullgremon's part. Skullgremon's agility is 4. So that's 17 on Infamon's part. No good. Loses the clash. Tess, Calvin.
Yeah. Right. Everything's kind of falling apart here. But
I don't like that.
At least most of these tendrils are dead. It's small consolation. Will you try to call out again?
Pulls out the king-size candy bar.
I think he is going to call out one more time to Infamon since they're losing pretty badly over here.
Alright. That's one more persuade check. So 3d6 plus 4.
Come on.
It's just not Cal's day.
It's really not.
I don't know how Cal got this many people to work for them if they're this bad at convincing people.
It's just like, kind of weakly like, hey, Caramon, buddy. But it's just not paying any attention.
Yeah, Cal calls out, but Infamon is just... It's in this fight, and it's only thinking about trying... Like, all things considered, it's still, like, managing to get its mouth around some of the worms and bite on them. It just can't do enough, considering Skullgremon's holding it and just smashing it around.
Bummer.
Okay, you have one more action as Cal?
I do. So Astamon over here is, like, he's still not doing so hot, right?
Yeah, you got him back... When did he get back
did,
up?
like...
He was lying on the ground, and then you checked on him. I guess he just managed to get himself back up. Good job, Astamon.
Or maybe he was just lying on the ground and shot his gun from...
No,
like,
he stood back up and shot it, but you're right, he is not looking good.
So Cal kind of looks at Astamon. It's like, hey, you don't have a spare gun I could borrow by any chance?
I'm genuinely going to look this up if Astamon has the second gun.
Hey, I fell asleep.
Oh, no!
Why are we giving Cal a gun?
Because everything's gone to shit.
It's fine.
Casey's
This is a
almost
nightmare.
dead.
So the usual.
Striketramon got knocked out and then got back up again. It's
Wait, what?
It's a bad scene. Astamon doesn't specifically have a gun. It offers a knife to Cal. Like handle
what Cal-
first, fingers holding the blade, but like,
Yeah,
I've got
I mean,
this.
this probably isn't going to do him much good, but he takes it anyway.
all right.
Let me see what you have. A knife.
It is Skullgreymon's turn again.
get
Skullgreymon is continuing to attack Haunted Infamon the same way it was before. So that is continuing to life drain. That is weapon lifesteal. I have 3 ranks in weapons, that's 10d6. And I have huge power, so of course I reroll my ones. 5
eat 'em.
successes. Plus my damage, which is boosted by weapons, that's 15. Reduced by Haunted Infamon's armor, which is 7. Yeah, okay. So it slams Haunted Infamon down onto the ground and drains energy from it. And as it does, Haunted Infamon transforms back into a previous stage.
Surprise twist, it was that gear that we killed without knowing about it.
Oh,
Plot
as
twist.
you began to conceive, as Skullgreymon lifts its hand, you just see Caramon lying there.
Oh no.
And Skullgreymon just roars victorious. The Wormblade overhead swings around, and it...
Am I about to die?
No, it's targeting Astamon.
Okay.
I don't like being right next to Astamon while this is happening.
Well, it's doing a single target attack, so
I mean,
That's nice.
sure, but
it's doing Deathly Impale, which is 76. And I reroll those ones. Okay, 2 successes. Astamon's dodge is 8. Two successes. Yikes. I really would have liked to have dodged that.
Well, we can't all dodge everything, can we?
Evidently not. So it's
Can we dodge anything?
5 damage plus weapons, that's 7. Reduced by armor of Astamon. Yeah, Astamon's armor is 5. The Astamon gets hit and immediately falls back down. Well, the gun's available now, Cal.
Fulfill the prophecy.
And then I'm going to... It's going to try and restore itself because it's also taken damage. Against another 5d6. Yeah, okay. So it begins glowing with... It glows red again as it starts stitching up its wounds. Astamon is on the ground. Piper and Striketramon.
Okay. Can someone... I guess
Quick
the
recap.
other... I guess the other... The eyeballs seem to be gone.
Yeah. The eyeballs and one of the other blades have been destroyed.
Nice. What happened to Casey?
Casey got cut by
Well-
one of the blades before it got destroyed.
Holy shit.
She had to make a death roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun for everybody. For once, Casey was dying on the outside and not just the inside.
Holy moly.
It's still the inside, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Still the inside.
Okay.
Well, some of the inside was on
damn.
the outside.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Here's the status update on Piper. Crying. A bunch.
Yeah. Tracks.
I think that she's still gonna try to direct Striketrbon, who is going to use Strike Claw on the Skullgreymon.
All right. So that's your charisma boost.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 6, so 12d6.
Alright.
And you can reroll ones.
Mm-hmm. Another fun thing that this attack has, Strike Claw has both armor piercing and stun.
Excellent. Wow, reroll that single one.
Yeah.
It's a lot of twos.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 5 successes.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to roll Skullgreymon's dodge, which is 4. It's not made for dodging. Alright, so that's 4 successes, plus your damage. So 11. How much armor piercing do you have?
Attack or no, so it's at X points that...
You reduce it by
Bending.
2. So you reduce my armor by 7. So you do 4 damage?
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so you hit the Skullgreymon and it shows that it hit it. Like you break some of the bones on it.
Hell yeah.
Piper and Strikemon each have another action.
Can we use that second into action to attack again, or no?
Sure. You gotta use a different
As long-
attack, but you've got Strike Fang.
Yep. Yep, we're gonna use Strike Fang.
And you're gonna bolster that as well?
Yep.
Alright. 12d6 and you're gonna negate a dodge die because of Certain Strike.
Yeah.
Reroll your ones.
Oh, hell yeah. That's 4. Yikes.
I rolled 2 successes, you negate 1. So you have 3 successes plus your damage. So that's 10.
Don't I have full on? I have 4 successes, don't I? 3 6s and a
But
5?
I got 1 dodge.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 10 reduced by my armor, which is 9. So Skullgreymon takes another damage.
Alright.
Alright, Dustin.
Honestly, still probably freaking out because he can't do shit from here.
Are you thinking about Ninja Rockmon at all, or just like focusing on your own issues?
I mean, he can't see Ninja Rockmon from there, can he?
No.
And he can't move.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think there's much he can do at all.
Alright.
Possibly be more tormented, but
Let's do a
I think-
3d6 plus 1 to see if Ninja Rockmon can recover at all.
6 plus 1. All 6s. Huh.
Oh boy, what?
I'll let
That's
Ninja Rockmon
be
get
another
back up
thing
on
I
its
missed.
next turn. Oh yeah, Ninja Star Rockmon got owned. It was great.
Yeah,
Oh.
he thought he was cool.
Okay.
Turns out he's not.
Healing triggers for Casey. The wound begins mending up. There's a lot less blood all of a sudden, but Casey is still out.
Yeah, fair.
This is DJ Cutemon's turn entirely. 2 simple actions.
Okay. Well, DJ Cutemon's going to try and give Strikermon haste.
All right.
first off. That will be... So that's just single target.
Yep. So 66.
2 successes.
And Strikemon rolls half of its dodge.
Okay.
So 3.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Heck
You
yeah.
have 2 rounds of haste. So for the next 2 turns, you have 3 simple actions.
Excellent.
And I think other than that, yeah, DJ Cutemon's gonna move just a little bit to get in front of Casey.
If you just want to like swap positions with Casey so you're
Oh,
in front
yeah.
of her, I'll go do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
DJ Cutemon like grabs her and hops over her as they pull her back.
Calvin.
And they're gonna...
Yep.
Yeah.
You already did 2 actions, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calvin, there is a blade hanging overhead. Astamon is down next to you. Keramon has been appeared, squashed into the ground. Skullgreymon is like turning its attention towards Strikemon, who's attacked it.
Okay. Cal would like to go over and see how Karamon's doing, but there's a much more immediate threat to him in the form of this big blade thingy
Mm-hmm.
that's right next to him. He's gonna grab the gun that
Yes!
Yes.
Astamon is holding, and he is gonna shoot up at this tendril.
Okay. That is going to be a feats of strength check on Calvin.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
it's a
gonna be
big gun.
great.
It's a big gun.
That's gonna be like a +3. So
There you
yeah.
go. Body plus feats of strength. Alright, you manage, you try and lift it a bit, you try and work it, and you fall over with it on top of you.
Oh, great.
Take a wound box.
Okay, fine. Finally, Cal takes a hit, and it's from trying to lift a gun like an idiot.
It's Skullgreymon's turn. Skullgreymon's attention is on Strikemon right in front of it. So Skullgreymon is going to use Furious Howl, which inflicts fury on itself. Alright, that's 3 successes against a dodge of 4. So that's 1 success, so for 1 round it gains the bonus of Fury, which is just going to be this round, because it is now using its next attack, which is Deadly Claw on Strikemon. Fury gives me a bonus. What does Fury give me? Bonus to my accuracy and damage equal to my bit. So +4. Oh, I forgot about Combat Monster. Oh well. That would have been terrible if I'd remembered that we had that. Deadly Claw is a weapon attack, so 10d6. Yikes! That's 7 successes. Strikemon, roll dodge.
Ooh, all right.
Wow.
Ooh.
Alright, 3 successes. Plus damage. 13, reduced by armor. 2, 11. Alright, because it has armor piercing as well. Yeah, that's a problem, because Skullgreymon turns around, smacks Strikemon, and knocks it completely out again.
Oh boy.
Things aren't going good for us.
Things are not going great.
Is that it for Strikemon? It's we get full wound boxes here.
Yeah, that was just a one-shot on Strikemon.
That's really unfortunate.
You can wake
Is
him
it-
back up. Maybe.
Does it devolve into Monodramon or
Yeah.
stay Strikemon?
It goes back to Monodramon.
That's not great. Okay.
Skullgremon's next action turns back to Caramon and initiates a clash with Caramon, which it can do. It's a free thing. I don't even know why I'm bothering rolling this because it's pretty sure where this is going to go. That's your worst roll ever, Skullgreymon. Caramon, Haunted Caramon specifically, is going to roll 3d6 plus 1. Oh wait, it gets a bonus, right? Because it's 2 size categories over. Yikes.
Yeah, that's not going to end well.
DM going yikes is never a good sign.
Yeah. No, Skullgreymon just grabs Caramon. And... it can't do anything else in its clash right now because it's already done one other thing, so it's just holding Caramon.
Aw.
The blade's up.
Doesn't it clash? Doesn't it clash for free?
Yeah, but it already used one simple action to attack Strikedramon, and it needs to do a complex action with any of its abilities.
Oh, okay.
The Wormblade recovers some. Just a little bit, but it recovers some. And... oh my god. I hate to do this, but I think it's attacking Astamon on the ground.
Hmm.
I mean, it was either that or Cal or Dustin.
Well, Cal's
Yeah.
also on the ground, and it senses like more energy from Astamon than anything else. Because Astamon did eat a whole bunch of its food.
The lesson of this story is never eat anything.
Pomegranates, yo.
Eating's bad for you.
Listen to Casey next time. Don't eat the pomegranate seeds.
As a reminder of actions that are available, you can like intercede to block attacks for others. There's a lot of like things we can do, like inspiration and that would be really useful.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Cal is on the ground and can't do much to help Astamon.
Yeah, this is just a deathly impale targeted on Astamon specifically. So, 76. Two successes. Astamon does not have a dodge. It is on the ground. It rams a blade down onto Astamon, and you see Astamon's outline distort, and a whole bunch of energy is drained out of it into the blade. And when it lifts up again, like, it's back to a Sangletmon.
Oh boy.
And it's gonna refresh its healing.
I don't like that.
Yeah, so it continues to just recover itself. Piper! This entire situation has gone to hell.
Yeah, sure has. Piper saw Striketramon go down and was very upset. And now she's going to do anything to get to Minodramon's side. I noticed that Skullgremon's like a big old friend.
Yeah,
Very
if you want to
large.
run right
Could-
beneath it,
Yep, that is exactly what Piper's going to
it's
do.
focused on the Caramon it's grabbed now, so yeah.
Piper starts scampering.
Piper does a little
I'm gonna let
scamper
Piper just
underneath.
go right underneath up to Monodramon.
Can she try to wake Monodramon up, or heal Monodramon, or help Monodramon in some way?
Yep, go ahead and do a Persuade. So that's 3d6 plus 10.
Alright.
If you get a 20, I'll let Monodramon wake right up.
3d6 plus 10, right?
Yep.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go. Monodramon is awake again and is like, it's been knocked out twice, and so Monodramon, she's not doing well from this. But she can see this entire situation is in hell right now, and
Yeah.
wants to do whatever it takes.
All right. Is she stable enough to digivolve again?
After 2 times, she's going to roll for digivolving.
Okay.
So that is...
Oh, yeah, by the way, that happened while you were gone.
Okay.
Monodramon is going to roll body. So 3d6
Body.
plus 4.
Okay. 3d6 plus 4.
Monodramon is not ready to digivolve yet.
Okay.
But I won't let that consume a simple action, so... She can still do 2 things.
Let's see if I can get a stun off. Monodramon's actually gonna back away so that it's not trying to fire a ranged attack at point blank.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Maybe
so
over here?
like over here,
Yep.
and it's going to try to use Shadow Wing.
Alright. Roll your accuracy.
This is 5d6.
And you've got huge power, so you can reroll ones. Alright, 2 successes. One success, so you get 1 success, and that gets added to your damage. Oh wait, you negate one of my die, so you get 2 successes added to your damage. So
Oh,
that's 6
excellent.
damage, which hits Skullgreymon, which has 9 armor, so you do 1 damage.
Alright, what does the stunning do?
You don't inflict a status effect unless you do 2 damage.
Right, okay.
Alright. Ninja Rockmon wakes back up.
Oh, hey! So he's less of an idiot dickbag in this form. Unfortunately, he's also a lot less mobile. How far can Ninja Rockmon?
Ninja Rockmon still moves a lot.
Oh, he moves a lot more than normal, but he's a lot less mobile than he was. He's got 10 movement. That's
Yeah.
pretty damn good. Let's see, how far can he get? Because he's gonna, get up and shake himself off and look around and start running. I mean, admittedly, even though he can't see a lot of the stuff, he can still probably see the giant tentacle since it's hanging from the sky,
and
right?
you could use Rock Kunai Stab to get in there since it's a charge attack.
That's true, because that 10 squares away.
I'll let it if you just want to
1,
fly out of
2,
nowhere and
3.
hit your knife into its blade. Blade fight.
Yeah, I can reach that with a 10 end the thing. So out of nowhere, suddenly Ninja Rockmon. Now, what's the roll for an attack? That one's not actually like weapon or anything, right? That's just
Yeah, so that's just
no, it's
accuracy
just, it's just an
d6.
attack. Okay, so it's probably not going to hit, but he tried, which is more than you can say about Ninja Rockstarmon or Ninja Star Rockmon or whatever I named him.
1 success. Dodged.
He
Yeah.
tried though.
Your blade came in, but this thing's like waving around and it misses you. Alright,
Well,
Ninja
hey,
Rockmon
he's
is here now.
Yeah, Ninja Rockmon's here. And he, waves at Dustin after fucking, Akuma sliding in with a knife. And...
Dustin. Let's do a... just outright body check. So 3d6 plus 5.
Okay. 3d6.
You still hurt, but you've managed to get yourself onto your feet again. You've got a movement
so
of 1.
I have a movement now.
Yeah, you can move 1 square. Or you can do
Okay,
something
let's
else.
see.
That doesn't consume a simple action. You've got 2 simple actions with Dustin.
And I still have one with Ninja Rockmon, right?
Yep.
Since charge makes you move and attack with 1 action.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, dang. That's 1 short. I think. Let me confirm one thing in the rules.
If you wanted to bolster into the rock kunai toss,
No, that's it. I just want to check one thing. What is the burst ranged radius?
oh goodness. Okay.
I know it's based off of a stat or something, but I don't know what it is.
Burst. Burst range is 1
You know, like
plus
2
your
squares?
bit plus 1.
Plus your bit plus 1?
Yeah. So
Okay.
2 plus bit.
Mm,
So that's 3 for
Uh,
Ninja Rockmon.
burst is just out, right?
Yeah, it's
like,
a circle around
With
you.
them. Okay, then I don't think it can reach, which is a bummer.
You're hoping to
So I was
hide,
gonna
Dustin?
Yeah, I was gonna try, but could not have gotten any closer with the first movement.
Yeah.
And even if Dustin fucking crawls his ass in that direction, assuming burst is out in a circle, it would not reach within 3 of them. So now Dustin can kind of move. He's gonna head this direction slightly. And I just realized one thing that I just gotta confirm.
Hmm?
So Ninja Rockmon went down afterwards,
Yep.
but is he still missing that 1 from the teleport?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so, but... Yeah, so he's gonna just move 1 up there and gesture towards Ninja Rockmon, who's gonna also just scamper over this direction.
Alright.
Because Dustin's been I don't think Dustin's actually seen it do a sweep move, except for the one time where it only aimed at 1 person, so he doesn't know this is a horrible idea.
Bridget, DJ Cutemon and Casey.
Yep. So what's Casey's deal?
Casey's out.
Still out?
Yeah.
Great.
Humans are squishy,
Yeah.
as we've been over.
Hmm. There's not really that much I can do in an area. I think that DJ Cutemon's gonna try and hit Skull Greymon with another ultrasonic beats to distract.
That's a good idea. So that's not an attack, right? Not a damage
No,
move? Yeah?
It's not a damaging move, no.
Alright. So, accuracy D6.
Two successes.
No successes. Okay. For the next 2 turns, Skull Greymon is distracted. Make
And
sure
then-
I apply that.
Yeah. Shit. I'm trying to pull up the rules for like, or I guess it's a complex action. I want DJ Cutemon to just launch itself at the the Skull Greymon, but I'm trying to find the rules on that.
Launch itself.
Yeah, it doesn't have any damaging moves. Fun fact: if you do that, there's not much your Digimon can do in combat.
Right. So you just want to, like,
when there's no one to
ram it,
support.
run into it?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do specifically?
Basically, DJ Cutemon's out of option. There's no one here for it to kind of boost to try and make the big hits, and it can't like leave Piper and Casey and help anyone else at this point. So it's just trying to like grab onto it, and it might not be able to damage it, but in DJ Cutemon's mind, it has to do something.
Alright, if you make a CPU check, 3d6 plus 2. If you do well enough, I'll slow Skull Greymon down a little.
Okay.
There you go. Alright. We'll come back to that. Calvin. You're gonna have to make a
Yeah.
body check to lift that gun up. Well, actually, no. The gun disappeared when Astamon de-digivolved into Sangletmon.
Oh, okay. No more gun. That's fine. So I assume Cal gets up, no problem.
Yep.
There's still this big knife-wielding tendril right in his face. How high up off the ground is it?
It's floating like a little ways overhead, like a building's worth overhead.
Okay, that's quite high.
For a person, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, for a person, which Cal is, if you hadn't noticed.
I don't know.
I
He
haven't.
didn't take damage from that train crash. That's pretty superhuman.
I mean, he did also take damage from a gun falling on top.
That's true. Those two situations side by side don't make a lot of sense.
A reminder that
It's fine.
Skullgreymon is holding on to Caramon.
Yeah,
But it is distracted, and DJ Cutemon is holding on to it as well.
yeah, so how, so Skull Greymon is pretty big, right?
Yes.
So he's probably holding Caramon pretty high off the ground as well.
Yep.
Um. Estimate of like how high it's like hand height.
It's over your heads. You've also got Saintlemon lying on the ground next to you.
Yeah, that is true as well. But yeah, Cal's priority would be more with Caramon than with Saintlemon
Alright.
at the
Oh.
present time.
Disappeared it off the thing because every time someone disappears.
I think what Cal is going to do, he's going to run over to, and yeah, well, that's what he's going to do first.
So Cal's knife is gone, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh man, didn't even get to use the
You
knife.
didn't even get to use the knife.
He's kind of thinking like maybe if he's right up close to Caramon, he'll be able to kind of get through to them a little easier.
Alright. Roll your torment.
Okay. Every time I forget what this is.
3d6 plus will minus unmarked boxes. So just 3d6 plus 1. And beat a 12. Oh my god.
I'm gonna maybe suggest. This is just me throwing it out there. You do have the inspiration.
That's true.
Yeah,
I don't know if
you
it'll
want to
count
re-roll
for
that one.
Yeah, I will.
Alright.
So it has to be at least a 3,
And
right?
roll a 1d6.
Hey, that's 12.
That's 12.
Hey,
For the first time since you saw Haunted Infamon, you feel like the connection you usually feel again. Like it's finally like back in your head. And as you crawl up
Nice.
to it, Caramon, which is being held, starts to struggle a bit, and it glows, and Skullgreymon had drained a lot of energy out of it, but it was the energy it had. And so it starts a tug of war of energy with it. I'm going to do a roll on that. I'm just going to do an outright 3d6. That's going to be +1 for Caramon, and the target number to beat is Skullgreymon's brains of 10. Woof. Wow. I'm trying my best, you guys.
I'm just, yeah. Bad
Caramon
rolls.
attempts to pull its energy back, but Skullgreymon overwhelms it and keeps a grip on it. Caramon still has an action if you'd like it to do something.
Okay, so if I actually have some control,
Yep.
Caramon actually has some control. Can it teleport out?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're gonna do that.
Caramon teleports back down to you.
Cal picks them up, just like, by the head as usual. It's just got a big round head. How do you not?
Alright. It's Skullgremon's turn again.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. I have no idea what to do in this situation. It's surrounded by a bunch of things that are small. Oh, I hate that this is the most likely thing it would do.
Then you all explode.
Essentially, Skullgreymon backs up and it lowers down and primes its missile at you guys.
I don't like that.
This attack is named Disaster Blaster. It is a blast attack, which means it does a 1 meter plus bit radius, a 5 radius from like here.
Oh, that's gonna hit like all of us.
It's gonna hit everyone.
Is DJ Cutemon still on him though?
Yeah, actually yes. You know what? DJ Cutemon is on it and Skullgreymon tries to take a step back and it fails.
Oh shit.
And that's an action consumed by DJ Cutemon. Then it like shakes its leg a bit and it throws DJ Cutemon off, so it loses an action doing that. It's then going to initiate another clash with Caramon, which is the biggest source of food around, because Caramon's still got a lot of energy in it.
Yeah. He's still distracted too though.
Yeah. Well, distract affects different things than this clash, but Tess,
okay.
this is probably Caramon's time to use teleport as a dodge.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, it
Plan.
reaches down. Caramon teleports out, and it grabs Cal.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Because of course
And
it
minor
does.
torment.
You were holding on to
God.
it.
That's true. You were holding on to.
Yeah,
Roll
no, that's
3d6
fine.
plus 10 against your body stat of 3. That's a guaranteed. There's no.
Yeah, that's bad.
What's your? Wait, no. It rolls it against your agility, which is still impossible. If you rolled 3d6 plus body, is it even possible for you to beat it? Roll 3d6 plus 3.
Come on, Tess. All sixes.
No.
I mean,
you're-
That's
Sorry.
not all sixes.
Okay, this is all it did though, because it's like it got confused, so it just went for Caramon and Caramon disappeared.
Okay, someone needs to kill this thing before it just throws Cal into the distance.
From beyond the grave, you hear Casey. But why though?
I feel like throwing Cal into the distance is maybe the least harmful thing it could do to him.
Since apparently you're just fucking immortal and cannot be harmed.
Except by a gun.
The
Except
Wormblade.
By a gun, and not even by being shot by the gun.
Gun's my only weakness. What,
The
you
Wormblade
did not believe it?
swings around and starts curling around Skullgreymon, and Skullgreymon was still like damaged a lot through all of this. The Wormblade's being precautious, and it actually like converts back into another layer of the worms that stack up over the Skullgreymon and restore it to full.
Huh.
But the blade's gone. That's good.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Sangletmon to try and get back up. It's 3d6 plus 2. Sangletmon spends the rest of this turn like trying to get back up on its feet, but it's like awake again. It's not good though. Piper.
Okay.
I still got you marked as having haste. I'm not sure why, but you have 3 simple actions this turn.
Okay. Can we try to get Monodramon Digivolved again?
Okay. You're just trying to, like, get it pumped up enough for that. That's Persuade as usual. 3d6 plus 10.
Okay. Alright.
If you beat 15, it's good for it without needing to do anything. If you beat 20, it can do it on its own. It does it automatically. Okay, so Monodramon needs to spend a simple action to Digivolve, but it can.
Okay. She's gonna do that. And then Strike Dramon. How are we on wound box? Strike Dramon.
When you Digivolve, you full heal.
Oh, hell yeah.
So Strike Dramon's at full again, but mentally extremely exhausted.
Understandable. Right. We're going to have a directed Desolation Strike.
Yep. Desolation Strike?
Yeah, it's range.
Right. Yeah, a point. Okay. So 12d6?
Yeah.
And re-roll your ones.
That's not great.
3 successes. Re-roll that one. Alright, 3 successes.
Wow.
He said re-roll the one, not just put it down again.
1 success plus your damage, which is 7, so you do a point of damage to Skullgreymon.
And then knockback.
You need to do 2 points to afflict the
2.
status effect.
Golly.
Alright,
And
Piper
that's
has
like
1 more action.
Is there any way Piper can try to call for help? Because this looks very bad.
Casey's right next to you. If you do a survival check, you can do that as attempting to heal Casey.
Okay, yep, we're gonna do that.
Survival is intelligence plus survival, I believe.
Alright,
Yeah.
so 3 plus... Oh, okay.
So that's plus 5.
It's 3d6 plus 5, right?
Yep.
Oh my god.
You shake Casey and get a bit of a response, but nothing concrete.
She's like bleeding out on the ground here. Like, what is...
She got healed up a little bit by
Okay.
DJ Cutemon, but the healing's more of a temporary thing than anything else. The only one of you who doesn't need medical attention right now is Cal.
Yeah, Cal has other things to be concerned with.
Maybe you should stick to, like, weird haunted houses in city blocks instead of trains in the middle of nowhere.
He might
Question, how do we-
consider it.
How do we get back from the digital world?
At most cities, there's like a transport system that allows people to go from them to the digital to human world.
Okay, so not a viable option.
There's no emergency exit button right now.
Okay.
Andy.
Yeah. Okay. So I still have 1 square movement, right?
Yep.
Okay, Dustin's just gonna keep moving this. Wait. How like not on fire and somewhat stable does the train parts look right there? Because I don't want to move him like a foot and then a train piece falls on him.
You're not going to get anything dropped on you right now.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna take a step this way then.
Mm-hmm.
He is not carrying the camera because he's still freaking out a little bit. He can just barely move. Ninja Rockmon grabs it for him and joins him over here. And then he's going to do the hide in plain sight temporarily while Dustin continues to try and
Alright.
not die for a minute.
There's a roll you make for that, right?
I think it's just, it adds to like my stealth roll, I think. Because the hide in plain sight is not a very good move for a low rank Digimon, but
Yeah, you're trying to hide yourself right now.
Yeah,
Skull
would
Greymon
add...
isn't paying attention to you, so if you want to say I'm in sneak attack for next turn, then yeah.
Yeah, they're both hidden, and if they actually need to do a roll to stay hidden,
Yeah.
they get a whole +2 to it.
Okay, so Ninja Rock on has moved and hidden, right?
Yep, he put up
Okay.
his, for whatever reason, extremely relevant burning train piece of cloth. That is just, they're hiding behind it.
Alright, Casey, roll body. 3d6
Alright.
plus 3.
Of 16.
You're slowly coming around. DJ Q1.
Oh god. What happened?
What Piper's gonna be like, unfortunately it's less what happened and what is happening. We are still in the same hot mess that we were before you got hurt. Yeah.
Casey just lets out the longest groan. It's a little wet because of the blood.
Oh no.
Well, and she kind of like rolls her head over and looks at DJ Cutemon. How's it going, buddy? DJ Cutemon gives a very tearful thumbs down.
Oh no.
Oh.
So doing that body roll was one action, correct?
Yeah. Oh no. That basically just consumed Casey's turn, but Casey's like come around now.
Cool.
DJ Cutemon has actions though.
All right. How is everyone doing in terms of boxes at the moment?
Oof.
I think Piper might be dying.
Dustin's at 2 of 6.
Yep.
Casey, you're at 1 of 3. Calvin's at 3 of 4. Piper's at 2 of 5.
2 of 5. How is boy, this guy. Fuck, I can't remember Digimon names. Is the
Strikemon?
Wolf.
no
Sanglamon?
Roundhead.
Caramon.
Caramon.
How is Caramon doing?
Caramon's like keeping it together now that they've de-digivolved, but they're not able to do a whole lot.
Okay. And how is Strikemon doing?
Strikemon just digivolved, so Strikemon's back at full health, but mentally not that great.
Mentally not that great. Okay. DJ Humon's gonna move over to Strikemon, reach over and try and pat her arm, but then think a little better of it, and is going to use Amp It Up to
Alright.
attempt to give.
Yep.
her
Haste on the main attacker is a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
That is 3 successes.
Nice. Half dodge roll from Strikemon.
So that is
3d6.
half of 3d6.
Wow.
For fuck's sake.
I mean, it balances out. You still get affected once. You've got 1 round of haste.
That could have been really cool.
Okay, Calvin. Haunted Caramon is moving on its own. It comes back up to where Skull Raymon is, and it latches onto it and attempts to drain out its energy again. So same deal as before. It is rolling 3d6 plus bit, trying to beat Skull Raymon's brains, which is 10.
Trying to suck his brains out?
3d6 plus 1. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
I can't help you guys. These rolls are so bad. Okay, Caron just latches on and tries to drain out energy, and it does not succeed. Calvin, you're in the
not
grip
much he
of
can
a
do either,
giant...
considering
Yeah,
there's really not much he can do either.
that's if you want out of this grip, that's a feat of strength.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Well, give it a go.
Yeah, I can try.
Come on,
3d6
that's
plus
just
3.
3 sixes.
Yeah. It's honestly, the creature is curious because the worm doesn't understand humans properly, but it's the way it's holding you, and it's a skull one. It's like weirdly empty and vacuous. So you manage to drop out of its hand. You can either use your other action to roll for the landing to work out, or you can take damage on landing and have your simple action.
He's just gonna roll.
All right, that's plus endurance, so 3d6 plus 4. Above 10, 1 damage. Below 10, 2. There you go, 1 damage.
Nice.
So, falls and guns, the only things.
Okay, Skullgreymon. Now that no one's holding on to it, it's got one more round of the distract, or whatever it was. But it backs up, and this time here comes Disaster Blaster.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, right, this was still happening.
Yep, that's still happening. That is a weapon attack, so plus 10. And I get to re-roll 1s and 2s, because of course I do.
It does get minus because it's aiming for a bunch of people, though, right?
Yeah, that's right. So 7d6.
I hope I just saved you guys. I don't think I did.
3 successes. Unfortunately, this attack does have... How many levels of Sudden Strike? 3. Oh, so that negates 3 dodge rolls. Alright, folks, it's time to roll dodge.
So I roll 6 dodges.
So, what do we roll for dodge again? Just the
Dodge d6.
drive stat.
Yeah.
So this
Drive
first
stat.
one is for DJ Cutemon, which is 3 successes. And then this second one is for Casey, which is 4 successes, which is still not great.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for Strike Dramon, so that's 5d6. Oh god. Okay, well. And then for... use the derived
Caramon
stat.
is still holding on to Skullgreymon, so it isn't in the blast.
Okay, good to know.
For humans, is you do it for out of the derived stat, right?
Yeah.
Alright. And for Piper, it's 46.
Yeah, and I'll roll for Cal, who thankfully has 10 dodge. Like, absolutely.
It's absolutely unkillable. Senior
I want to see
citizen.
Cal get hit with this explosion and not flinch.
Ah, well.
That's not going to do it. Certain Strike negates dodge dice. The only one of you who Certain Strike doesn't completely negate is Casey. And Casey still, has... It's bad. It's bad, y'all. That's a weapon attack. That is 10 damage. Reduced by armor. So let's start from the top. Strike-Dramon has 2 armor. Strike-Dramon is out.
Well, bye. We're back to Minodramon again.
DJ Cutemon has 4 armor. DJ Cutemon takes 6 damage and remains standing.
The absolute unit.
The absolute unit, who, again, I remind you, cannot actually attack.
Yeah, I think the humans are shit out of luck, though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, hang on.
Piper
This
fucking
out.
dies, I guess?
Let's just go across. Piper, you have 5 armor, so you're taking 5 damage. That brings you down to -3.
Oh,
that
good.
means your death saving throw is... Shit, where is it? How's it calculated again?
It was 3d6 and then 3 plus something for each health below.
No, it's for every 2 points below, it goes up by 1.
Okay.
So roll 3d6 and get better than 4.
Okay, so just have to roll 3d6.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
Well, that's better than 4.
Oh boy. Okay. Casey. You have an armor of 3.
Yes.
That's 7 damage. You're at 1 of 3 wound boxes. So that brings you down to
Okay.
-6.
Right. Wonderful,
Holy
wonderful.
shit.
If a tamer would be brought below the value of their max wound boxes below 0, for example, a tamer with 8 wound boxes at a total wound box number of -8 or lower, they do not make the death saving throw and are instead killed outright.
Oh.
Oh no!
Holy shit.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
I think that might be the case with Cal as well. I haven't done the maths yet.
Cal has armor of 4, so you take 6 damage. That brings you down to -4.
He's
I
yeah.
have a
Jesus
question.
Hi,
Christ.
Cal.
This did not go
I
the
have a-
direction I expected it to. I'm glad these are one-shots, which don't have permanent consequences.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Is there any way... Hold on. Question. Now, this
DJ
has all been
Cumon
like...
could move to intercede, and can they, but in a multiple attack?
And I still have a point of inspiration. I don't think... I would have to
Yeah?
roll, like, way more.
I
have
don't
the
know
major...
if that point of inspiration can get you out of this.
Yeah.
Let me check if interceding
Is there
can
any
help.
way? Is there any way to apply my aspect to this?
What's your aspect?
My major aspect is hates to lose, which is very
Relevant.
Yeah?
general.
Alright, how much were you hit to? You hit by, it's a -6. If you rolled a 4d6, roll a 4d6.
Well,
Let me check if interceding can bail you out here. An interceding character may make themselves the target of the attack instead of the original target, but the character interceding does not roll to dodge, they take the full brunt of the attack. This does not negate area
Shit.
attacks.
no.
Well, there's the part that mattered.
A character can also use their intercede action to throw an ally out of the range of an area attack,
Ooh.
thus becoming the sole target. Well, it's not going to be... can't throw everyone out. I don't know how to do this positioning. Cal's kind of screwed.
Yeah, he's dead. He's very dead.
Any of you can make attempts to throw someone out of the blast radius. That you have to be directly next to each other.
Yeah, DJ Cupon is not near me, so
I'd say Piper, but
DJ Cumon could throw Piper out.
Question.
Oop.
Can the humans also try to throw people?
Yeah?
Alright,
I was gonna
Piper,
say
what-
that DJ Cupon's probably gonna try and throw you. When it's
I was gonna say Piper is gonna try to push Casey out of the way.
Yeah. I
Chain
don't think
reaction,
that-
people pushing people.
Well, to push Casey, you have to move into her square, which is going to move you away from DJ Cupon.
Okay, well, I guess that's not happening.
Yeah, I still think DJ Cupon would definitely try and push you out of the way, though.
DJ Cumon is a hero.
Yep.
What's the deal with this? Inner seating. How have I lost it again already? There it is.
Oh, actually,
Throw an ally out of
would
the range.
Piper
Yep.
interceding and throwing Casey out kill Piper?
It would mean you don't get any of your dodge roll benefits. But you didn't get any of those anyway, so I think you're still just going to get knocked out.
Alright, well, she's gonna push Casey out of the way then.
Yeah, because this brings you down to -3, so you get knocked out, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
So DJ Cumon tries to throw Piper, but Piper's already
gone
moving.
through. Okay, now where's the detail on throwing? Because this does count as a throw.
God, as Piper throws Casey into a wall and kills Casey anyway.
It's how she would have wanted to go.
Damage reduced by... Okay, Piper's damage is 4. Casey's armor is 3. Yeah. So as you're pushed out of it, Casey, the force of the explosion knocks you out, but you get thrown out of the range of it. DJ Cumon is still standing after it. Piper is out. Piper and Monodramon are both out cold.
Y'all, this sucks.
This did not go how I expected it to go.
How did you
Hey.
expect it to go?
I expected you to like succeed some rolls.
At least you guys managed to save Casey. I think Cal is just
Oh, right.
screwed.
Yeah, I really think Cal is gone here.
There's nothing you can do.
There's no
Cal
one
maybe
around
does.
you. There's
Oh.
make
I
one
wanna
last
Caramon.
make one last minor torment check for me.
Honestly,
Oh,
staying
okay.
in his hand may have been the better option currently.
Yeah, it might have been, but I didn't think of that. What am I rolling again?
3d6 plus 1.
All sixes.
That's not a 12.
It's not a 12. I couldn't even make my last roll a good one.
I'm sorry. Cal was cursed from the beginning.
Jesus.
How the hell did Cal convince us all to work for him?
Whoop. Bye, Cal.
Jesus.
So let's recap here. Casey out cold. Piper out cold. DJ Cutemon standing, very hurt. Monodron out cold. Caramon wrapped around Skullgreymon's leg. Ninja Rockmon and Dustin behind
Hiding.
cover. Senglitmon just standing up.
Wait, isn't Casey conscious now though? Since
No, they
got pushed out of
when you move someone out, that counts as a throw, so it does damage reduced by armor.
Oh, I
So that
thought
did
throw
1
only did
damage
damage if it hit
to
something.
Casey and knocked her out.
Okay.
Which I guess means roll.
Oh god, if Piper killed Casey.
No, hang on. It's roll 3d6, and I think you have to beat 3.
Oh yeah.
I think
so
it's
you can't
impossible
fail
for you to fail.
if you go exactly down.
Yeah. Oh no, 3 is a failure. So if you roll 3 ones,
Well, let's find out.
Oh boy.
please don't roll 3 ones. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Senglitmon's turn.
There's no blood on Piper's hands. Except for possibly her own.
Oh, for sure.
Man, this went
Oh,
back
do you
and
wanna- do you
forth
wanna
so
put-
fast.
Before you do anything, can you just put Caramon back in the turn order before?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What was yours again? 16?
15, but yeah.
Yeah, same position. Okay. Senglitmon has stood back up. Like, so many of the tendrils have all been destroyed, but this Skullgreymon is still rampaging, and it's looking around and it's not liking what it sees.
Okay, guys, everyone just pray for Cal that they come back as a Pokemon.
about
Well,
to
when
make
you
a
think
roll
about it,
for
isn't becoming
Sanglamon.
Cal's always wanted to find a ghost. Wouldn't it not be the
Oh
best
my
for Cal to
God.
become a ghost?
I don't like
I
any
mean-
of this.
Sanglamon is making a howl that call out for the other members of its pack.
You mean the ones that he didn't already shoot today?
Yeah, the ones left behind. The howl reaches, and a couple more Sanglamon like burst out of the ground around here. But their motivation and allegiance is unsure. After this, Sanglamon uses Tearing Leap to charge into Skull Greymon and just start attacking it. That's 66 because of close combat. Do I get any rerolls? No, not on the Sanglamon. Balances out. So that just does my damage outright, which is 5. Reduced by armor. Does 1 damage. I miss Astamon.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all miss
Remember when this
Aston.
battle started, I was like, oh, Astamon like one-shotted the Skull Greymon. This seems really easy. I wonder if the battle will really...
And then when it got back up, it took out the other 2, but then... It's not good. So, for Digimon, that is a CPU roll, and for humans, that's a body roll. Just to try and regain consciousness.
Okay, so this is a body roll for Piper. Wow, 3d6 plus 2. What do I have to beat?
I'm not sure. Let's just see what you get. Oh, that's not great. Monodramon, 3d6 plus 1. Monodramon starts rousing. They'll be up next turn.
Okay.
Dustin.
Okay. Well, shit. So, from this angle, I probably did just see Cal get fucking incinerated.
Well, it wasn't on camera.
It was not. So that's good. Because that would be
Oh.
depressing footage to own.
Jesus.
Shoot, what do I do? I mean, I'd be tempted to just try and get out, but he can't move at all, so he does not think that, because that would be a very dumb idea. Let me just hobble away for a while. Okay. Let's see. How does the Skull Greymon look? How many gross tentacly bits are inside it still?
It's still
lot.
pretty good.
A lot of them. Awesome. Okay. Well, I can either try and stab it, or I could... Actually, wait, that's right. Don't I have to like, roll a thing to see if he can Digivolve again?
It's been long enough that Ninja Rockman would be
Okay.
good for it again.
Okay, so he's gonna, like, behind the sheet thing that is making them stealthier.
Is he going to make a show of it?
No, he doesn't ask, like, can you, like, hit it good, please, if you Digivolve first? And Ninja Rockmon just, like, does that kind of, like, maybe hand gesture, where, you know, like,
Yeah, I guess.
calm down, just wiggle back and forth, maybe. But that's the best chance they have, so Dustin gives him the thumbs up.
Alright. Ninja Rockmon
And
is
he's gonna-
Digivolved to Ninja Star Rockmon.
Dustin is not holding the camera, though, because Ninja Rockmon is holding it and put it down. So, it's not going to be on camera.
Oh shit, I forgot about the debuff on Skull Greymon. Is that still on it?
Hmm?
With the-
No, the
I think that must have
distracted.
worn
No,
off.
it wore off a
Okay.
while. It wore off a while ago.
Okay.
wasn't distracted for 2 turns this
It
time?
was for 2 turns, but I don't remember what happened in those. A lot's going on.
No.
We need to keep track of everything if we're going to be okay.
Okay. So, Ninja Star Rockmon is mildly disappointed that it's not being filmed when it does this, because he's a shit. But he is just going to, it's an action to Digivolve, right? So he's already
Yeah.
used one. Yeah, he's going to try and do the Devil's Whale one again.
That's a good call. Alright.
So that is...
You're directing for it as well?
Yeah, it was like, I'm going to say that's what like the thumbs up and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff was. So that's normally 6 accuracy. It's a weapon 2, so that's 8. Oh, yeah.
And 7
60.
charisma?
Yeah, Dustin's charismatic as fuck.
15d6.
Jesus.
15 d6. Now watch them all be 1s. Yeah, those aren't all 1s.
Alright, how many successes did you get?
I think 4 is in there. 1,
Alright.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So 3 successes plus your damage.
Which is 2, but then also 2 more from it being a weapon
So
attack.
it's 7 damage.
Which I
is
think
then reduced by armor.
to 1, I think, because
Yeah.
you can't reduce it all the way. 1 whole damage.
God, I wish you'd inflicted poison on this thing.
That would have been nice, right?
Does Dustin have anything else in him?
Probably not. I guess, like... Yeah, no, not really. He, like... I guess he could, like, encourage again, but... To be like, hey, now don't get hit. But,
Do you want to do that?
you know, sure. It's
Okay.
it's wasted otherwise.
Fair enough.
And it's not like he has a place to go.
Whew. Casey, body roll to see if you can recover. This is your second time being out, so it's not likely. And you're still out. DJ Cutemon, 2 actions. Everything has gone to shit.
Yeah, it's not great. Well, DJ Cutemon's first going to use Heal Pulse to try and heal Monodramon and Piper.
Alright.
That's 1 success.
Alright, well, they're both out cold, so they both get regenerates. I'll just let those regenerates pop to get them back up next turn.
Okay, and then DJ Cutemon's going to move forward to help face the Skull Greymon.
Alright. Caramon.
Caramon. Can I just ask, has anyone actually noticed that Cal is dead?
I mean, Dustin might have seen it.
A lot of us
you
are
know,
also knocked out.
Yeah, it's hard
That
to
is
tell.
true.
there's a big metal sheet there too, so Dustin may just assume that Calvin got like blasted out of his sight.
Caramon notices, but Caramon doesn't react to it.
What a dick!
You lost so many of those torment rolls.
I know. I know.
It's impossible for how badly this has gone for you guys. Oh god, Caramon, are you really gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
Do it.
Caramon,
Do it so I don't have.
realizing that it's having no luck at all eating Skull Greymon, which has the energy source it has been hungry for, turns its eyes to the other thing that's eaten a lot of the energy source of the worm. The same one
Fuck.
here.
This son of a bitch.
I love this.
It's going to make a bit check, so 3d6 plus 1, trying to beat Sangletmon's passive brains of 7. Caramon latches onto Sangletmon, and immediately you see Sangletmon light up with the same colors Caramon had before. It more than Caramon was mature enough to like control that energy and turn it into power, but in this situation it's not good, and Caramon just quickly drains it. You see Sangletmon flicker, disappear out, and Caramon digivolves into a haunted Chrysalismon.
Wow.
Right, 15.
We're all going to be killed by haunted Chrysalismon in the end, aren't we?
I mean, we don't have any of the energy stuff, so there's no reason it would.
Yeah, okay, that's its turn, just having done that.
Is there a real reason it wouldn't?
Skull
Fair.
Greymon, after getting hit in the back, lumberingly turns around to Ninja Star Rockmon, and it's going to take a swipe at you. That's a deadly
Yeah,
claw.
good thing I told it to dodge.
Yep, so that's 10d6. And of course I reroll 1s and 2s. I'm not taking those skills again, I don't like them anymore. That's a lot of 2s. That is 5 successes. Roll dodge.
Plus my charisma, right?
Yep.
Okay, at least that's like 13 total. Right? Yeah. Roll good.
That's 5.
Which would be been pretty good
Tied it.
if you.
So
Unfortunately, despite being a rock, my armor's dog garbage. So.
well, I
I'm gonna
also
take
have
a lot
armor
of-
piercing.
Oh well, you're only piercing 1, so there.
Alright, well, here comes 7 damage.
Ninja rock. Oh well, that's all of it. He's down again.
Yeah. He just turns around, sees this Digimon, and swipes it, and just knocks it right out. And it turns again to... Right, because it was doing that before while all this was going on. Then it senses its like energy source around it, and it turns back to Chrysalismon. And Chrysalismon, it's going to attempt a life drain on, because it wants its power back. Actually, it's going to grapple it. Of course it's going to grapple it. It wants to hold it. Okay, it rolls 3d6 plus 10 for 25. It gets a plus 2 on that, so 27. Against your agility, so 23 up. I don't think there's any way for you to do this. 3d6 plus 3 on Chrysalismon's part. Yeah, nah. Chrysalismon is grabbed. Oh, I deleted damn Sangletmon. It's the pack's turn. And the fact Caramon just ate the betrayer has caught their interest.
In a good
Sangletmon,
way?
Sangletmon dig through the ground, and they can transport very long distances through the ground. They like to teleport through the ground. There's 3 of them here. I think they grab and take the humans.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I think all 3 of them just take the humans and leave the Digimon. 2 of you are out cold. You don't have a choice about this. Dustin, this wolf appears and it just like it motions for you to get on its back.
But what about my ninja?
It just,
Okay.
as you get
I
on
guess.
it just like the air around you kind of like electrifies. You can kind of like see digital code around you, the 1s and 0s, and it disappears into the ground, and you're just like going through a data stream, and these 3 have just hauled you guys off.
Well,
Oh shit, I left the camera too.
Yeah, I think just see this and they decide take humans because the relationship between humans and Digimon is different. Jesus
Well.
Christ, guys. Okay.
Huh.
Skull Greymon is holding on to Haunted Chrysalismon. Haunted Chrysalismon has more power than Keramon did. We're going to do one more tug of war of Haunted Chrysalismon trying to take the power it wants from Skull Greymon, from the worm, which has been severely weakened by the fact that all of its tendrils have been either consumed or destroyed. Like, it put a lot of power into this. It's rolling 3d6 plus bit, so 3d6 plus 4, and it's trying to best the Skull Greymon's brains of 10. DJ Cutemon, left behind, the only one like witness here, watches as the blades of Haunted Chrysalismon stab into Skull Greymon, and it continues to eat, and it finally begins to like pull the energy out of itself, and the worms start dropping out of Skull Greymon, and the bones start collapsing as it just once more returns to its new form of Haunted Infamon. And a pile of empty bones is left, no worms in it. All the red eyes around close out, the blackness disappears, and it's morning in the middle of the Dustcatch Flats. Haunted Chrysalismon, which is just here, also disappears into the ground. It does that teleport that the Sangletmon did before. And it's gone, on its way. And DJ Cutemon, who's probably so tired they de-digivolve as well, is left here with an out-cold Monodramon and Ninja Rockmon. And that's all that's left here as the dawn breaks over this. And that's how I think this campaign ends.
Holy
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
Well, I learned a valuable lesson. Yes.
Don't listen to Cal.
No, I'm not playing fucking support characters again. Fuck this shit.
Well, you can play support characters. Just put an attack in there too.
No, you gotta min-max it. No.
Oh my god. That went so far out of hand.
Hey guys, I'm really fond of playing as Piper.
Well,
And I know.
She survived.
She survived.
we'll find out what happened with all of this again one day. I mean, Sangletmon died, but the worm died too, so it got its wish.
Or did the
Congrats,
worm
buddy.
die?
Or did it die? I don't know. We'll
I mean,
find
the
out.
worm's energy is now in the hands of
Yeah.
Infamon. So,
Now we just got. I said we just put a new worm out here. It's just a smaller, angrier worm.